Okay, there we are. We are good to go. Hi everyone. Sorry about the slightly delayed start there. Only slightly. We had some slight issues with the camera not wanting to turn on. Makes a change that. You launch the game after you set it all up earlier, and then it just screws you over when you're about to go live and stops the camera from turning on. So, yeah, apologies for that. Anyway, we are live now, so here we are. You guys voted in the poll like mad, I might add. You guys overwhelmingly voted for this, that you wanted to see Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for the PC being streamed next. Which, to be fair, I love this game, so I will happily do that for you guys. Now, I was contemplating doing the well, I was thinking about doing the strafe, like the mouse strafe mod with this playthrough, as well as the colourful startup screen. However, in order to keep it basically as vanilla as possible for our first stream playthrough, I haven't put that on. But if you would like to see me play this again in the future with the mouse strafe mod on and also the colourful background stuff, then let me know. And when we come back to this in the future, I will do that. But yeah, anyway, hello Jasper, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. And I saw your little comment about Master Yoda earlier. I don't know what questions you have for his species, but do let me know. I'm sure if you put it in the chat, he might answer. Anyway, so yeah, let's dive on into this. You can tell I play this game too much. I currently don't have empty slots at all. So yeah, let's go with the middle. Alright, let's go with the new game. Also, if you do find that the volume is a bit loud, do let me know. I will turn it down because I was sort of mucking around with it earlier and probably screwed it up a bit, but hopefully it will be alright. Anyway, let's go. Yeah.
There was nothing about the starry sky that night to suggest that strange and mysterious things would soon be happening. As unsuspecting muggles slept, a huge motorbike with a giant astride it tumbled down from the darkness.
So one of the mods makes this basically have colour to it.
The giant, named Hagrid, left a blanket-wrapped bundle on the doorstep of number 4 Privet Drive. Nestled in the bundle was a baby. Harry Potter, the boy who lived. For the next 11 years, Harry lived with his dreadful step-parents, the Dursleys.
That picture of Vernon, though.
Until that fateful day, when he received the letter inviting him to attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
It's a letter from the Redcaps.
Hagrid took Harry to Diagon Alley to purchase a most unusual list of school supplies. While at Gringotts Wizard Bank, Hagrid collected a scruffy package from Vault 713, mentioning to Harry that the package, whatever it was, would be safer at Hogwarts.
So he thought.
Soon after, Harry caught the Hogwarts Express from platform 9 3/4 and left the Muggle world far behind.
Dumbledore stood up. This term, the corridor on the 3rd floor is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to suffer a most painful death.
Says it in such a chilled out way as well.
Harry sat beneath a sorting hat, hoping that he would not be chosen for Slytherin House over Gryffindor. Not Slytherin, eh? Said the hat in his ear. You could be great. It's all here in your head, and Slytherin will help you on your way to greatness. No? Well, if you're sure, better be...
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor!
You love a game where they use this art style. Yeah, it would be quite cool, I suppose. Yeah, the mod I was talking about earlier actually makes the pictures colourful. And if you play the PS1 version, those pictures are actually colourful, so that's probably where they got it from. Oh, there he is.
Welcome to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I am Albus Dumbledore, your headmaster. Now, Hogwarts is full of secrets, Harry, So search behind every door, but keep in mind, not all secrets are rewarding. Only this morning, I took a wrong turn and stumbled upon a room full of chocolate frogs. But alas, when I returned, they'd been replaced by a nasty horde of fire crabs. Now, up the stairs and off to your lessons. Don't be late.
Oh, I love the old animations where they just do something really silly. Also, his voice changes massively.
Your first lesson is upstairs on the 3rd floor, Mr. Potter. Off you go.
Was the voice actor winded? Jesus, hang on a minute. Was the voice actor winded when they did that? Turn that down. Wow, that is loud. I think we'll go with that. I'm literally being deafened. There we go. I swear the voice actor for Dumbledore must have been winded when he did that.
Off you trot, Harry. You'll never know where these
just
corridors
normal again.
lead unless you explore them.
Maybe I don't want to explore them.
Your first lesson on the 3rd floor, Mr. Potter. Off you go.
It actually sounds winded. What happened?
Hey Harry, remember me? Ron Weasley.
There's Yoda hands.
Brothers Fred and George have something to show you. Follow me.
Do I remember you? I mean, in theory, yes, because I've seen you God knows how many times in video games, but if this was my first time playing this game, and I hadn't seen the films or read the books, I wouldn't have a bloody clue who you are, mate.
Follow me, Harry.
Just some random guy that's run up to me and gone, you remember me? It's just like, no, I've only just seen you. Who are you?
Hello, Harry. We can show you how to get around Hogwarts. As a first year, you have a lot to learn. Follow us for a secret lesson.
I'll see you later in Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Good luck, Harry.
He smoked some before doing the voice acting. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, he's running into the bookcase.
Run to the bookcase and don't stop. You'll climb up. Above the bookcase is a Bertie Bott's Every Flavour bean. Collect all the beans you can find and meet us in the next room.
I love the way he says run into the bookcase and you'll climb up. Didn't work out too well for Fred, did it? He just ran into the bookcase and literally just did nothing. Skip. Yeah, boy. Because climbing is very meh in this game. Shall we watch these guys just magically disappear? Wait for it. There they are. And in the wall they go. And then they just appear there. If you go faster, then you can actually see them running across, which is kind of cool.
Well done. Now, let's try jumping. Run to the ledge, then press the jump button to jump across. If you fall down, you can climb back up and start over. Meet us in the next room. We'll take the shortcut and meet you there.
Oh, you'll take the shortcut with you. Lucky you. Yes, that's true, actually. Fred and George don't introduce themselves. They just sort of go, yo, what's up? Come with me. I mean, in society, that's not a good thing. Beams, I love beams.
That's Peeves the poltergeist. He's always causing trouble. Peeves doesn't like first years, so watch your step.
It looks like he's auditioning for Guitar Hero, George, there. He's like, yeah, Legends of Rock, you ever heard of it? It's got some freaking awesome songs on it. Ever heard of Paranoid by Black Sabbath? Or Bulls on Parade?
You're getting the hang of this. In Hogwarts, you'll find all sorts of wicked treats. To pick up a treat, just run over to it.
Thanks.
Chocolate frogs boost your energy. Bertie Bott's Every Flavour bean.
It literally looks like he wants to play a guitar.
We're collecting them too. We need 25 beans, Harry. Come back when you've got them all. Come see us and we'll show you the way to class.
Thank you. It's not like I could probably figure out where I need to go anyway, but fine, thanks. Yo, what's up? Jump on this bookshelf. That is literally this in a nutshell, but like if you think about it logically in a real life situation, what would you do if some random person just came up to you and went, hey, how's it going? Would you mind just jumping on this bookcase for me? Oh. What would you do? What would your reaction even be to that sort of situation? I'm not even sure I would know how to react to that. Oh man. Oh, also I forgot to mention this at the beginning. Anyone that wants to get this game running in higher resolutions and actually get it running on PC, if you look in the description of this live stream, I have a guide that I made a little bit ago now that will explain how to do that. Now, in some cases with the widescreen, it does have its issues, but you know, for the most part, it's okay. If you live in the US and you're trying to do the widescreen stuff, you will need to find a slightly different method to make it work. If you're in Europe, like England, like me, etc., it should work just fine. But yeah,
Talk to
there you
Fred.
go.
He's the one with the wizard card.
I just landed on his head, damn it. Let's try that again. Come on, I want to land on his head and get the card. Go on, land on his head.
Thanks, Harry.
There we go.
We couldn't fake without you. We need the beans for some experiments. Here's a wizard card for you. You've earned it.
Are you mad, lad? Think I'll just go to class. I mean...
Climb through the secret exit above the bookcases to get to your first stars. Good luck.
I thought they were about to kiss for a minute. It's like, what is he doing? Oh yeah, we get to watch Harry walk up in air now. Yeah, look at that, he's already learning magic super early. He's learnt the walk in air spell and then walk to the floor as though you're about to go through it. Hello there, Goobston. Welcome. I think I said that right. Sorry, your name is a little bit squished right now, but hopefully I said that right. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Nice to see you. You probably have just seen a ton of Jasper messaging right now. Don't mind Jasper. He likes to message a lot. Anyway. Used to play them as a kid and you're playing them again. Yeah, they're awesome. I played this when it first came out as a kid and I played them all the time. They're so much fun.
If it isn't the famous Harry Potter.
Goob.
I'm Draco
Alright.
Malfoy. And you do
Oh, his
well
arm's
to show
inside his body.
respect. These are my fellow Slytherins, Crab and Goyle. Naturally, we Slytherins are
Oh,
going to win the House
hang on.
Cup.
I'm not
and
sure I
the
could do
Quidditch
this,
Cup.
but
You better stay out of our way, Potter.
it's just like...
Let's go, boys.
Unfortunately, I don't have quite the powers of being able to stick my arm inside of my body. I haven't quite learned that skill just yet. Oh, here he is.
Move along, Potter. Keep away from this corridor if you know what's good for you.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. It's just such a random noise. Why would any person make that noise?
No one gets past Argus Filch and makes a fool of him.
Oh, if I put debug mode on right now and just went behind him, I would completely destroy his entire sentence. Oh,
What's that?
oh yeah, I forgot about that sound. It's like, what?
Move along, Potter. Keep away from this corridor if you know what's
It's good for you. Oh, I love Filch. What's that? Filch is one of the best parts of this game. He's absolutely terrifying later on in the game where you do the stealth section. He has some incredible sounds. So there's a skip that everyone probably knows about by this time, but if you don't, you can actually like really slowly do that and then go through the door and basically skip past Hermione. It's quite handy.
Follow me.
Also, I will call you Goob. So, nice to talk to you, Goob. Interesting name. Makes a change. Oh! And as for everyone that's joining the chat, feel free to comment whatever you like. At this point, this feels like a bit of a meme. Oh god, yeah, I've got a draw.
Professor Quirrell.
I didn't plan for this.
Today we'll learn how to protect ourselves against dark magic with the flipendo spell.
I have no space on my desk. I did not plan for this.
This is the symbol.
This could go really wrong.
Hold down the mouse.
If I do badly at this, no, I have no space on my desk, so this could be fun. Oh god, am I gonna even be able to do this? I literally have no space to move the mouse around in this, like, although Flipendo's not the worst one, Wingardium Leviosa is gonna be impossible with this. I don't have anywhere to put some of this stuff. Oh, did I? Oh, look at me, 94? I'll take that with no space on the desk. I will take that.
Well Done, Mr. Potter. 5 points for Gryffindor. And again, Mr.
Oh god, yeah. There's no gap in this. Oh no. I don't know if this is going to work perfectly each time. Ah, the mouse is off the table. Ah, hang on. Oh, right. Oh, please tell me I passed that. Oh, thank God. I was just drawing it with the mouse half off my desk. That's probably the first time I've ever done that. Wow, I'm surprised that worked. If it was a ball mouse, I would have been stuffed. Like back in the days. Alright, come on. Oh, this is painful on the wrist, man. Oh, my wrist. Oh. This hurts. Shit. Oh. 98, I'll take it. Oh. Wow. That was some serious strain right there. Oh god, am I going to be able to do this a 4th time? Let's find out. Oh, this is terrible. What have I done to myself? I didn't even think about the fact that this stuff exists when starting up this stream. I had Chamber of Secrets inside of my head still, where you just use arrow keys. Please tell me I did it. Please. Oh. Oh my god. Bang on 95.
The house with the most points at the end of the year wins the house cup.
That was lucky.
20 points for Gryffindor.
You know what? While he's talking, I'm going to move some stuff off the desk. Hang on.
Splendid. You may now enter the flipendo challenge to practice the spell. Follow me, Mr. Potter.
Oh. Yeah, you can push them over there. Move the cable out of the way.
Hold
Should be
down
enough
the
space.
mouse button to aim the flipendo spell.
Oh.
Release the button to cast the spell.
Try it on that barrel. Anyway, let me just quickly catch up on the chat. That's possibly the most entertaining drawing I've ever had to do with like literally no space and the mouse off the desk. I've never tried that like that before. I'm amazed that the sensor even read, to be honest, on the mouse, but whatever. No one gets past Argus Filch and makes a fool of him. Literally. It's nice to see you, man. I did not expect to see you here, Fog Dasher. I appreciate you being here, man. By the way, for context for everyone, Fog Dasher is the person who I work with in order to get that door to open on Chamber of Secrets Gryffindor Common Room. So, thanks for coming by, man, and I'm sure everyone appreciates your help in making that happen as well. So, everyone say thank you to Fog Dasher. This disaster section. By the way, everyone that's joined the stream recently, welcome to the stream. It's awesome to have you here. Thank you for joining. Get a drawing tablet. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that probably would make life much easier. But unfortunately, we don't have that right now, so we'll have to make do with the mouse. It's fine. It works.
Cast your flipendo spell at the switch on the wall to
Open
open.
the door.
Flipendo affects all sorts of things, such as this cauldron. Knock it over, Mr. Potter.
That was a very aggressive tone from you, Quill. I think you might just be the bad guy.
I suggest you figure out how to cross that bridge next. I suggest you figure
Suspicious.
out how to cross.
He's a suspicious man, that one. I don't trust him. He's acting more sus than Filch is amazing. Yeah. It's just the fact that I can't get over it. It's like the fact that Harry is such a young child in this. And you've got Filch making these rather dodgy noises, like and going like this with his hand in front of him. It's just... oh god, honestly. It's before the time where all this stuff, like protection and things, became a big deal, I think, but whatever. Oh, I don't think I'll ever get over that in this game. The fact that you later on in the game run through a library and all you get is just Filch going, it's just like, okay, this is a bit weird, having a really old man with a broom running through a library making rather disturbing noises. For those of you that don't know about this secret, I'll be amazed if you don't. Well, here it is. There we go. Jasper's thanking Fogdasher. But yeah, seriously though, we all need to thank Fogdasher for his help with that. It was very, very, very helpful and important. Here he is.
Hello,
Harry Potter.
I am nearly Headless Nick, the Gryffindor house ghost.
He looks like he's in a mosh pit
Now,
or something.
This is a saved game book.
Do some head banging.
When you touch it, your game will automatically be saved.
Do you reckon he's listening to Slipknot?
The game will restart from this point if you faint.
Listening to Before I Forget.
You can also load a saved game from the main menu. Goodbye.
Goodbye, I need to listen to more Slipknot.
You can also load a saved game from the main menu.
Maybe he's listening to Spit It Out.
Search everywhere, Harry. There are secrets to uncover, you know.
Really? You don't say.
No one takes you seriously when your head's unhinged.
Right, most people don't know about this, so I will show you. When he walks off into that wall, if you do this, there you go. You can just see him chilling out. Yeah, he literally just chills out here. It's pretty cool seeing him in there. That's where he's meant to be, by the way. If you use the debug mode, which we're not going to use in the stream, maybe at the end of the stream, like when we finish the game pretty much, we might go back and look at some of the levels in debug mode, but yeah, for the most part, we're not going to use it. But yeah, you can basically fly outside the map and look at that sort of stuff. I mean, if you guys want to see that when we, get to the very end of this game, then let me know, in the chat and things. Because I can do that for you. We did that with Chamber of Secrets, to be fair, and everyone was quite happy to see that in Chamber of Secrets. So if you want to see it for Philosopher's Stone, yeah, let me know. I'd be more than happy to do it. Like I said, we'll do it at the end, though, like we did with Chamber. We won't do it while we're playing through it, to try and keep this as vanilla as possible for you all. Oh, this music, man. Jeremy Soul's a legend for this.
Cast your flipendo spell on this block
to knock it out of the way.
The block can be moved, but only so far.
Flipendo!
Run towards the block and don't stop. You'll climb it.
What, you mean, unlike what friend George said earlier, which was, run up to this random bookcase and you'll probably just climb onto it.
The block can be moved, but only so far.
Oh dear. I suppose they haven't broken the fourth wall, which is, walk up to this block, press your right mouse button. It's like, hang on a minute. You gotta love it when games break the fourth wall. It's always good fun. Chamber was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed Chamber actually, and Chamber, believe it or not, the second part of it was one of the most popular. I think it might actually still be the most popular stream I have done. It did very well, that, and everyone was a big fan of it. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad because it's a good game. Yeah, that did really well. In fact, all the Harry Potter stuff's done really well. Even Goblet of Fire, of all things. I mean, to be fair, you got asked for Goblet of Fire. I'm still not sure why you did that, but I think deep down you just wanted me to suffer. I think that's what you wanted me to do. Just to suffer. Although, luckily, nobody is really voting for Deathly Hallows yet, which is nice. So obviously you don't want me to suffer too much then. But yeah. Goblet did quite well actually stream-wise. Which surprises me, because like I said, it's not the most popular game ever. A lot of people don't like Goblet of Fire. So, I'm surprised people enjoyed it that much. Although, it was actually kind of interesting for me, because it's the first time in my life that I've ever actually 100%ed Goblet of Fire. Ever. I have never ever 100%ed Goblet of Fire ever before in my life until that stream. So that was something new for me. And even the Mad Eye Moody challenges, like, I had never done all of those before. I'd done like the first 2 or something, but that was it. So actually seeing some of the other Mad Eye Moody challenges was kind of interesting, because I'd never seen it before. Granted, it was somewhat horrible, because it involves AI, and, well, the AI is awful. I mean, anyone that's, you know, seen me in that stream will know how much I enjoyed the AI in that game. Yeah. I have a thing against the AI in Goblet of Fire. Oh dear. Hello Orange, welcome to the stream, man. Nice to see you here. It's been a while since I last saw you in a stream actually. Welcome back. I love the way that they actually textured this, so you have a bit of orange for the orange beans and blue for the blue beans. That's cool, that. Attention to detail. Attention to detail. You know there will be a moment where we'll ask for Deathly Hallows. I know deep down that at some point everyone is just going to screw me over one day and vote for Deathly Hallows. I know everyone's going to do it, but it's sort of like, I'm just hoping you won't do it deep down, and you won't do it for a long time. So, we'll see. Currently, it's looking okay. Oh yes, it's the potato.
This is a no, Mr. Potter.
It's a potato.
Pester young wizards. Knock him on his backside to complete the challenge. They move quickly and can be quite a nuisance.
Such a catchy theme tune. Don't you just love it when a mouldy jacket potato runs at you? It's beautiful stuff. Shame this game doesn't have any red caps that, you know, well, throw crap at you, literally crap at you, and twerk at you, and then beat you up with a baseball bat. That noise, man. I wish that was in chamber. I'm sad they took that out of chamber. It was so funny just hearing this. Oh, I love it.
Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You completed the challenge. You collected all the challenge stars. 20 points for Gryffindor. Now, hurry on to broomstick practice.
Oh, really? I didn't know that the voice actor who did Krill also did those
room,
characters.
Harry, Ron and Hermione talked about their exciting first days at Hogwarts. There was much talk about the break-in at Gringotts Wizard Bank. But there was little time to dwell on this, since Harry and his friends were expected at their flying lesson with Madame Hooch.
Ah, yes. What have I got the control set to for this? I think it's E and Q.
I am your instructor, Madame Hooch.
We'll find out.
First lesson, you will fly through these magic rings.
Control your broom with the direction
Control your
keys.
broom with the direction keys.
Breaking the 4-4.
The speed up and slow down keys adjust your flight speed. Ready, Potter? On my whistle, then.
I just see the Goblet of Fire stream as part of the Halloween time period. Might as well have been. Yeah, as for the Halloween stuff, I know that this month I've been a bit slow on the streams. That's mainly for family reasons, but I'm going to be doing more of the stuff I was meant to do in Halloween during November, so don't worry, there will be some of that as well. God, this is different. Including a brand new re-release, actually, of a game that some of you might know, called Fatal Frame. So they recently re-released the 5th game that was only on Wii U in the past, or PC and that, so I will be streaming that at some point. And I'm looking forward to that, because I haven't played that game for a long time now, and that was actually a lot of fun. Also, I really loved Fatal Frame back in the days, so I'm looking forward to playing Fatal Frame again. You know, I played Fatal Frame 1, and I played number 2, which I own downstairs, and also the 5th one. I never got the chance to play 3 and 4, which was sad. I really wanted to play Fatal Frame 3 and 4, especially 3. Hopefully they'll do some more remasters of that series, so then I can actually play those.
Let's try it with moving rings.
Whoa. Yeah, she actually got the right quote for once, gently. She's not wrong. That was a bit speedy. But look at me go.
Well done, Mr. Potter.
It's all about keeping that speed. I don't really need to keep this much speed, to be honest. It just feels a little bit more fun. Go. Hell yeah.
A perfect score. 20 points for Gryffindor.
Damn straight.
I also congratulate you for being the first student to find the secret room since 1867. From now
It's a long
on, you may
time.
practice flying at any time.
Oh.
You will find the option on the main menu. Time for your charms lesson now. Good day, Mr. Potter.
I love how still those students are. They're just like, help me. He's the only one that learns how to fly. Right, now I have cleared some desk space now, so hopefully drawing Alohomora and also Wingardium Leviosa will be a bit more bearable, but I mean I haven't got a ton of space, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll be alright. I feel like Wingardium Leviosa is going to completely screw me over just because of how wide it is, and I don't really have wide space. I mean, Alohomora is pretty bad for that, so I guess we'll find out. Hello, Mr. D12. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see the D12 has arrived. It feels like they're being held hostage. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't put it past it in this game, given the fact that the caretaker makes funny noises and all manner of other things going on in this game. You're probably not wrong about that. Oh, this could be painful to draw.
But I'll teach you a new spell I've learnt on my own. The spell I learned is Alohomora. It will open magically locked things, but don't get into any mischief.
No worries.
This is the symbol for Alohomora.
Oh, God.
Hold down the mouse button and make the same pattern. Then let go of the button.
I forgot how big this is. Oh, God. Okay, no, I was wrong. I said I had made enough space. I have not made enough space. This is even harder than doing flipendo right now. This is horrendous. How I'm not going to do all 4 of these, there's just no chance.
That was good, but I know you could do even better.
Oh, welcome to the stream. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. That was my birthday yesterday, for those of you that were wondering. By the way, thank you for everyone that did wish me a happy birthday yesterday. I appreciate that. And also, I'm glad you enjoy my content. Ow. My wrist. Ow. Ow. Oh. I still passed it.
That was good, but I know you could do even better.
You never joined the stream before. Well, welcome to your first stream. It's nice to have you here. You should join the Harry Potter streams. It's always good fun.
You're getting the hang of this.
Oh, God. But I'm glad you enjoy my HP content. It's Always nice to find some HP fans. I'm totally going to fail this one because I just don't have room for this at all on my desk. I don't have the room. No, I failed this. No chance. Are you kidding me? I passed that.
That was
Ow!
brilliant, Harry.
I made like the biggest error in the world on that as well.
Attempt, Harry. I'm sure he'd give you 15 house points.
There's no chance I'm going to do a
getting the hang
fourth
of
one.
this.
I don't believe I'm going to do a fourth one. I have to go like quickly but accurately, and I don't have the space on my desk for it. Ah, no, I've already screwed it. No, that's it. I failed. Yeah, no, that's a fail. Oh, 93.
You nearly had it that time.
Oh, damn. That's just painful. 93 out of 95.
Now you try using Alhambra. We still have a few minutes before the charms lesson. That door in front of you is magically locked. Cast Alhambra to open it.
Your dad ripped up the computer mouse and destroyed it over the drawing. I mean, to be fair, I don't blame him. In my case, I'll say this about the drawing in this game. I really like the drawing in this game. I think it's actually the best thing that they had in the PC games for like challenge stuff for the spells, for learning them straight away. I prefer it to like using arrow keys, which is just easy as hell. The only thing I will mention about it though is it is a bit of a problem when you don't have any desk space like I don't today. In which case, yeah, it makes life a bit challenging. I mean, I'm amazed I managed to do it, to be fair. Like, as well as I have, given the amount of space that I have. But also, the straining of the wrist for it. I do a lot for you guys. I put myself through a game where I like Goblet of Fire, and then I strain my wrist for you.
You've got it. Now, can you find the 2 secrets in this room?
The 2 secrets. I mean, given how empty this room is, I think there's, like, pretty obvious that we could go for either the knight or the bookcase. Or that wall over there that looks very suspicious. I wonder if we should get a hint from the house point awarding students who somehow is doing that.
Try the bookcase.
Oh, that's my hint. Okay. I'm not going to try the bookcase. Whee. Sacrifices must be made though. You're damn straight. I mean, I even played Quidditch World Cup blind for you guys last time a little bit. That was impressive. I watched that back when I watched back the stream for that bit, and I was like, how did I achieve that? How did I actually play that game blind? I was impressed.
If you're done admiring yourself, Harry, take a look at that magical chest.
I was admiring my Quidditch World Cup skills actually.
Cast Alhambra to unlock it.
But thanks, Hermione. Well, that way she just tells him how to cast Alhambra here and then just legs it. Just like, yeah, I don't want to be your friend anymore, Harry. I do love this game, by the way. This is like one of my most loved video games of all time. It's so much fun. This is a childhood favourite for me. And an adult favourite for me. Like, I always play this game when I get the chance to. So, getting it to work on Windows 10 and like with modern day hardware and that was a must for me. It's such a big deal. Oh god.
Charms class is through this door.
More drawing. I think. Okay. Let me read the chat quick before I strain my wrist once again for you. Yeah, makes her own little spell challenge. Pretty much, she does literally make her own spell challenge just out of the blue. I mean, I'm not sure how she manages to do this. I'm not sure how she just took over a piece of Hogwarts just like on her own. But fair enough. It was the statue. Oh my god. Right, it's time to break my wrist for you once again. This one's going to be way worse than the other 2.
Welcome, young wizards. I am
Professor Flitwick, and today you will learn the levitation spell Wingardium Leviosa.
Do you reckon he's standing on the Bible?
Observe the correct
The Bible is
Wingardium
pretty
Leviosa
big, you
symbol.
know.
When I stop, hold down the mouse button and follow the pattern, then release the button.
Oh, I'm already struggling and I haven't even got past the first bit. Oh, Jesus. Ow! My wrist. Oh. Christ, that hurt.
A dazzling effort, Mr. Potter.
Has anyone ever felt burning in their wrist before? Because that's what it felt like.
Slightly faster this time.
Jesus. Go faster? That's not going to be possible, mate. No way am I moving faster. No chance. Ow! I am somehow moving faster. Ow, 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 ow. Oh. Oh. You're standing on the Order of the Phoenix book. Pretty much, yeah.
A dazzling effort, Mr. Potter. 10 points for Gryffindor. Try going slightly faster this time.
Stop saying that every time. I think last time was the fast you're going to get, mate. Ah. Ah. Oh. Yep, that's a lot. That's a lot. Ow. When I said this was going to be the worst one, I was not exaggerating. This is the worst one.
Most impressive, Mr. Potter.
This is just horrible on the
15 points
wrist.
for Gryffindor.
Jeez.
Let's continue with the lesson, Mr. Potter.
No, I don't want to continue. Ow! I would rather have it end. This is awful stuff. Oh, God. No, stop. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't even care if I fail this one. Oh, 93 again. You're taking the piss.
How unfortunate. You nearly had it that time, Mr. Potter.
Get lost. You and Hermione have both screwed me over on the last one of that. I hate
You may
you.
now enter the Wingardium Leviosa challenge to practice the spell. Follow me, Mr. Potter.
I love the way he just walks in midair here off the book. Note to self, prepare ice packs for next stream. Yeah, literally.
Cast Wingardium Leviosa on that statue, then move it onto that large plate.
That actually was so painful. That, I'm actually going to move my wrist a bit after that. That physically was so painful. I don't know why before this stream I didn't think about clearing the entire desk and also having space somewhere to put things. Oh, Christ. Jeez. Alright. You know what? I'm getting my revenge after that one, mate. You just put me through pain and torture. I think your head deserves a bashing. Yeah. It's damn straight. You know what? I'm going to do it twice. Yes, there we go. Right. Hopefully that's given him enough concussion.
Well done. Now go and collect the challenge stars. I'll meet you at the end.
Well
Good
done.
luck,
I've
Mr.
just
Potter.
dropped... I've just dropped a massive, super heavy stone block on his head twice, and he's like, well done. Well done for injuring a teacher. You've done a great job. Oh. You're a welcome sight, potatoes, for once. Oh man, I love it. Whoever did the voice acting for the gnomes deserves a pay rise. Fantastic. So well done. Like, I mean, that's better than some Monday voice acting, man. it's actually better than some Monday voice acting. I'm not exaggerating. That is actually pretty good. Do 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 do. Also, while we're here, everyone, is anyone else disappointed that at the PlayStation State of Play they didn't show any Hogwarts Legacy gameplay at all? Anyone else disappointed by that? I was. I was super disappointed by that. I was hoping there would be something. Anyway, I'm just gonna like crush this gnome with a block because it's fun. Remember what they said in the past. We need to get the animal cruelty lot out for Harry Potter world. I mean, it's not like Dumbledore has a very good animal cruelty protection act, does he? He sort of encourages students to kill creatures. He literally does as well. Except for the ones on the 3rd floor corridor. Any on the 3rd floor corridor? No, he's protecting them. Any others? Nah, just kill them. It's not a problem. Just kill them. Oh. Harry kills Flitwick. Happy birthday, everyone. It's an interesting one. Yeah, once again, guys, for anyone that's new that's joined the stream, I do want to say thank you for all the birthday messages and wishes on both YouTube and Twitter and yesterday. I appreciate that. I really do. I was thinking about doing this as a birthday stream yesterday, but then, well, I had other things that I was doing with the family, so I decided not to. But, yeah. I guess you could call this the birthday stream today then. I mean, you guys asked for this game as well, so whatever, it's a mixture of both. What can I say? But yeah, it did amaze me actually, seeing the amount of people that actually did say happy birthday to me. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it. I really do. HB1 is hard for its spell lessons, yes. But I like that. I mean, I know a lot of people, especially these days in gaming, don't like any real difficulty or challenge in games a lot of the time. They like games to be really easy. I'm not one of those people. I like games to be challenging. I don't mind on the odd occasion having, you know, something easy, but, you know, for the most part, I prefer actually having something hard. It's just more interesting to me, and more of a challenge. So yeah, I like that change. I like the original even, rather than the arrow keys in HP2. And then in HP3 you don't even have anything. So yes, I mean it sort of just kept going downhill. I mean it's the same with the Quidditch. Like the Quidditch in this game, I really like it. First the Quidditch in Chamber of Secrets, which is one of the worst Quidditch mechanics and designs of all time in Harry Potter games actually. HB6 is worse, but you know, I would say that Chamber on PC was pretty bad. Also, I love this water. It's so nice. See, this is the thing about the old Harry Potter games, especially this game actually. Each environment it has charm to it. It has character. It looks beautiful. And then you play the Deathly Hallows or Goblet of Fire. Actually, no, to be fair, Goblet of Fire's levels look really nice. But Deathly Hallows, nah, not so much. But, yeah. I like the fact that this is challenging. It's good. Quickly, 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 quickly. Yes. Go. The other full games would taint Hogwarts Legacy. Eh. Yeah, Chamber of Secrets is the better game, but it does miss certain things like that really cool gnome music, and also the gnome sound effects and stuff like that. I mean, each one of these games has its own personal gem feel to it, if you like. Although I feel like with HP1 and HP2, they stand out to me a lot more. And each one of them has something beautiful and incredible to it compared to HP3 on PC, which it's not bad, but like in comparison to these two, it sort of lacks in a lot of areas for me.
Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You completed the challenge.
He's missing a hand.
You've collected all the challenge stars. 20 points for Gryffindor. Now, off you go.
I love the way he just walks out there. Like, where was he planning to go? Did he want to go and kill himself or something? He was just like, yeah, I think I'll just go and jump off the edge now. Maybe it's all that hitting in the head earlier with a block. He's too dazed to figure out where he's going. Remarkable, he even made it into this room. Yoink. It's the nightmare. Jasper, you and your freaking red cat police. The day when I revisit Prisoner of Azkaban on the PS2, that's just going to become a full meme for that game. Although that could be sooner than you might think. I've been tempted to try speedrunning that game. I do love Prisoner of Azkaban on the PS2. It is my second favourite HP game of all time. Behind Chamber of Secrets on PC. I really do love that game. It's such a fun game. Ooh, right. Can I jump on the card? Go! Oh yes, did he? Oh, he didn't land on it in a weird way. That's depressing. It's resetting the area for the next student, I guess. Nah. What are you talking about, Jasper? Other students don't learn in this game. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. I agree with that one, actually. I agree with that high. HP2 does by far, out of the PC games, in my view, have the best movement mechanics and also the best secrets. It has some awesome secrets, although this one also has some pretty cool secrets. Camera. Thank you. Ah, it's Peeves, other Peeves. I love it. Said you were blind as hell. Get ready for T-pose, Peeves. And T-pose! Oh, I love it. They really didn't think that one through, did they? Whee!
Hey, Harry.
Do you have 25 beans for us?
We need the beans for some experiments.
Totally agree, HP3 is definitely a step downhill for PC. It is. And actually what's really funny about that game is if you hold shift while playing it, you can make the character walk. And this was like a mechanic that was meant to be more used and sort of further, I guess, developed. But it never was, and they forgot to take it out because it's used in cutscenes in the end, but it wasn't meant to be used by the player. And yeah, if you walk, then it looks a bit silly. Like the movement in HP3, it looks so rushed. Because if you look at HP2, right, when you walk backwards, right, Harry actually turns his head around, you know, like that, and looks backwards while moving backwards, and then sideways, you know, he's stepping with his feet sideways and that. HP3, when you move forwards, the feet are moving forwards. When you move left and right, the feet are moving forwards. And when you move backwards, the feet are moving forwards. So it's like, oh dear, something went a bit wrong.
Nice work, Harry. You found all the beans we needed for now. Here's a wizard card then. Hope you don't have this one yet. Thanks for helping us out, Harry.
They voiced the collector's cards in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban as well. I like that. I actually really like the fact that they did the voicing for that. That was good. That. I'm sad they didn't do that for the other games on PC. Right, steady. Yeah, anything to not have to have a thing stuck on my screen for ages. I just saw the word Goblet of Fire in my chat. I'm slightly disturbed.
Hey, Potter, do you like surprises? Malfoy's got a present for you. You better watch your step around here, Potter. Slytherins don't like Gryffindors.
I'm concerned at where you're putting your other hand, mate. I'm not sure where that hand was going, but I don't know. Let's just leave it at that, shall we? Oh, there's a student having a full-on run-around marathon.
Hello, Harry. I'm Neville Longbottom. This is my Remember All. It tells you if there's something you've forgotten to do. Oh, it's telling me we have Herbology class soon. Oh, I almost forgot. Watch out for Draco Malfoy. I saw him sneaking around here just a moment ago.
You like the redesign in HP3? Yeah. It's interesting actually. The redesign in HP3 environment-wise and that definitely feels... It feels more like an old sort of time period design to me. Like this sort of style here that we got in Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. Same with the console game. It feels a lot more modern. Like it looks a bit more modern. Whereas if you go and play Prisoner, it feels kind of like you're living in the past a bit more. I like it. It's the same with the film actually. The film has that kind of vibe too. It's good. I like that. Also the character redesigns are pretty cool, except for Hermione having yellow hair.
And I'm gonna be the first.
I'm not sure what was going on there.
Chocolate frogs are really good when you're.
Chocolate frogs are really good when you're. That was pretty unfortunate timing for that line. Yeah, I agree, Jesper. HP3 on PS2, or console should we say, is fantastic. A really good design, and also a really good game overall. That's why I'd say it's the second best HP game in my opinion. I know not everyone agrees with that, but I personally think it is. Compared to the PC one, which is not terrible, the PC one, but like it's not the best. And also when you've got to compare the PC one to HP 1 and HP 2 on PC, I mean, yeah, it's not looking the best, is it? Like I said, it's not a terrible game, but it could have been much better. You can tell that it's quite rushed in a lot of places. And it's funny actually, because you know, the Prisoner of Azkaban got delayed, like all the games were delayed by a year because of the fact that, you know, the games weren't ready. So then they brought out Quidditch World Cup. So I do wonder which game wasn't actually ready, like really ready. Was it actually the PS2 version, which I doubt? I feel like it was more likely the PC version. I like the way Malfoy's just in plain sight.
Well, well, Potter, we meet again. Having a tour of the castle, are we? This is as far as you'll be going. You won't get past me, no matter how hard you try. Oh, boo-hoo! Potter can't get out of the castle.
Yeah.
These wizard crackers should make you feel better. They're surprisingly good fun. Here, catch.
Oh, the HP3 music is fantastic. I love the HP3 music. Good stuff. Like, the film music is incredible, actually, for HP3. I'd probably say that's the best soundtrack in the films, anyway. HP3. Really, really good soundtrack, that, actually. So memorable. I mean, I quite like the first two, you know, film soundtracks. I think they're really good as well. But I do think that deep down, we could all agree that HP3 on, you know, film-wise had a brilliant soundtrack. Goblet of Fire's soundtrack, actually, film-wise, was like 2 or 4. It's probably the only good thing about that film.
Harry, over here.
Yeah, the music was quiet and calm.
Hello, Harry. It's me, Hagrid. Good to see you. These are the Hogwarts Castle grounds, and I'm the gamekeeper, of course. Can't believe how quickly everything grows round here. Your friend Hermione's at the entrance to the greenhouse waiting for you. Drop round for tea later, after your lessons are done.
Also, just as a question to everyone, would you trust some guy walking up to you like that with a pair of scissors like this, or shears in this case? Would you trust that? I mean, I'm not sure I would. It's pretty worrying. I mean, look how big they are as well, the shears. It's kind of scary. Is it here yet? No. Oh, there he is.
You'll need to attend your herbology class.
Yeah, alright.
Sprouts in the greenhouse waiting for you.
Off to broomstick training, Potter. Don't be late. I remember that.
Off to your lesson, Potter. You're not allowed in here, Potter. Get to your lessons.
But I am allowed in there.
Off to your lesson, Potter.
I was in there. Well, I was in there in the past, yes, but I will go in there at some point in the future. Soon. Oh no, we got a drawing again soon. Oh no. Not with this setup.
Go to your lessons, Potter. You don't even know how to play Quidditch.
I actually do. I've played it many times.
Stick to your flying lessons, Potter, and maybe one day you'll make the Quidditch team.
I don't need a flying lesson. I have literally done flying blind, I'll have you know.
Quidditch pitch is off limits to you, Potter. Go away. Go to your lessons, Potter. You don't even know how to play Quidditch.
I don't think this guy's seen my Quidditch World Cup stream.
The herbology lesson is just past Professor Sprout's garden. I'll wait here for Neville. I think he's got lost again. Go on, Harry. You better get to the lesson.
The only good thing about HP4 is the book. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't fully disagree with you.
Go on. I'll be along as soon as Neville gets here.
But the question is, did the book ask calmly? Oh, I love that meme. Everyone needs to hear a bit more flipendo. I will admit, actually, the music in the film and also in the game, to be fair, for Goblet of Fire, I actually really enjoy. I think it's good music. So yeah, I will give them that. And as for the environment design, in some cases, for Goblet of Fire's game, I actually thought it was quite good. So like the Hogwarts, like exterior level at the beginning and so on, actually seeing Hogwarts in there, I thought that was really well designed. It looked good. It was impressive. Oh, come on. Really? How did that go all the way over there? Ah, whatever. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of environments, obviously, in the game that are not that incredible. I feel like the underwater challenge and that looked pretty good in the game, to be fair. And actually, for what it's worth, the dragon challenge looked alright. The graveyard looks somewhat reasonable, I suppose, for Voldemort as well. Yeah, some of the stuff looked good. Only some of it. I'm by no means calling Goblet of Fire's game a good game, because it's not. But, you know, I will give it some praise in certain areas. It deserves some kind of praise. Also, does anyone ever notice that this water is going backwards? It's going the wrong way. There you go, I've ruined your memories of that water fountain forevermore. No problem, I'm here any day. Hello, Hamura! Doodaloo, doo-doo. HP2 does have really good music. I mean, for me, I always find it difficult to decide which game out of the HPs, like for the early ones, that I feel has the best soundtrack. Because HP1 soundtrack is very good, HP2 soundtrack is phenomenally good, HP3 soundtrack I really like. I like that a lot. But I also like HP4's soundtrack too. I find them all really good in the games. It's just hard for me to really say which one's the best. I mean, I have a lot of nostalgia for HP2 soundtrack. But I mean, I could say the same for the other games too. I don't know, I think they're all good, like I said. I can't really find any horrible faults with any of them. They're all good. Go! I noticed the backwards water, but only a little bit later. Yeah, fair enough. It's alright, I will ruin your imagery of water again right now, actually. So, I hope you're ready to see something that will make you feel sad. Probably deep down. I'm here to ruin your childhood. Water's going backwards. It's painful to see. But it is going backwards. First this side, which is going the correct way. I mean, yeah, that one hurts the soul a little bit. Oh yeah, the potatoes. Whoa. I can't see. There we go. Hello, Hamura. Hello, Hamura. Oh, HP4's main menu theme is fantastic in the game. And it's so annoying that anytime you have that theme in any video, it's immediately copyright striked. Because EA put the copyright on that song in their trailer for the Goblet of Fire. So yeah. Anytime you play the Goblet of Fire's main menu theme, you're screwed. And that's just depressing. Really depressing, because it's such a good song. It's a really awesome song, actually. Ooh, hang on. Nah, screw it, let's just go. Right, well, let's open the gate for Neville and Hermione. I mean, you don't have to, but I'm feeling generous today. Probably coded the wrong direction for the water. I mean, they could have done all manner of things, really. They might have just honestly copied and pasted the water at one point and accidentally flipped it upside down. Who the hell knows? They could have done anything for that water. It's a matter of getting stuff done for deadlines, right? And you just missed it. It's a shame they didn't do things like they should have done really back in the days, like for this on PC, where they could just do online updates. Oh well. Do you have to mute your streams to avoid it? well, you have to mute one specific part of it if you ever play the song. So if you ever play the song, then you have to mute the part where the song is, yeah. Even if you're like talking, it usually mutes you as well, which is really annoying. Anyway, we're not going to go that way, please. Please, 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 please. Oh, you bastard. Fine, we'll go this way. It's really annoying that there's like nothing you can do about it. It's just the way they, you know, did stuff. You can blame EA for putting copyright on the trailer for Goblet of Fire with the music, sadly. But what can you do, you know? It's just the way it is. Wow! Hi Harry, have you got 25 beans for us? We need the beans for some experiments. Yes, I've heard it a lot.
Have you collected 25 beans? Thanks for helping
Oh.
us out, Harry. Here's a wizard card then. Hope you don't have this one yet. Come on, George. We've got work to do.
Who came up with the idea to record that noise? I mean, you could say that about Filch. I mean, I question more the fact that they put this noise on Filch, you know. Some old man running around with a broom. Especially in like the library section later on in the game, they decided to just put a voice line of Filch going and like it's like, who came up with this? Who sat down and went, do it? I mean, you could say the same for Voldemort at the end of the game, but this is the only game where at the very end Voldemort, when he's showing Voldemort after, you know, being in Quill, he just grabs his neck and goes like all the way around. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, this is a child's game. You shouldn't be showing a person literally snapping their neck. That's pretty extreme stuff. I just hope that nobody, when they were younger, thought that it might be a good idea to try that. Because, well, that can have some very serious outcomes. I don't know how they got away with that, if I'm honest. They would not get away with it by today's standards. No chance. Oh, God. I don't want to draw this.
Welcome, class. I am Professor Sprout. Today we'll learn the Incendio spell, which is useful against all manner of dangerous plants.
Best investment for those beans in the game. It's the only investment.
The correct Incendio symbol. Hold down the mouse button and follow the pattern. Then release the button.
Thanks. I'll do my best. Oh, okay, this is already going horrendously. Ow. Ow. That was awful. Somehow I got 90%. Really?
A first-rate Incendio, Mr. Potter.
That looked crap to me.
5 points for Gryffindor.
That's a first rate.
Continue with the lesson, Mr. Potter.
If you say so. I would not call that a first-rate Incendio spell. I would call that terrible. But if you say so. It's off the edge of the map. Oh. I love Voldemort's head spin, it's iconic.
10 points.
You mean neck snap?
Let's continue with the lesson, Mr. Potter.
It is pretty iconic. It's also kind of terrifying when you think about it realistically. The fact that that's in a kid's game. I've still passed it.
That is an outstanding Incendio for a first year.
I'm surprised that I'm even doing these. I really am.
Continue with the lesson.
At least my wrist is not in absolute agony this time. I mean, it hurts a bit, but like in comparison to Wingardium Leviosa, that was just pure agony. That hurt. That really hurt. 95. Oh. All 4?
That is an outstanding Incendio for a first year.
I didn't think I was going to get all
20
4.
points for Gryffindor.
I actually didn't think I was going to get all 4 of these, so I'm happy with that.
Now it's time for the Incendio challenge. Through the doors, Mr. Potter. I'll watch you from the balcony. Those are spiky bushes. You may cast Incendio on them, but step back to avoid their needles.
What was that about the loop? Oh god, what was that about the loop thing there? Hi? I don't quite follow that one. If you finish it and loop around other direction, it counts for extra points. What do you mean by that? Just kind of trying to get the exact meaning for it. Incendio. Hell yeah. Actually, was there anything behind here? No. No. By the way, this is my most favourite spell challenge in this game. I really love the spell challenge for Incendio in this game. It just looks so nice. I really like it. Oh come on, that hardly touched me.
This is a typical species of venomous tentacula. Cast Incendio to wilt it.
Oh, if you finish the spell and then go backwards. Yeah, that's why I was going backwards. Yes, I do realise that. That's why I was going backwards on all of them when I reached the end. It is the entire purpose of going backwards. Why'd you make the kids that play your game damage their wrists? Because it's fun. I'll have you know, by the way, I'm not a kid. And I'm in agony. I'm an adult. I'm in absolute pain from doing those things. Granted, it is semi my fault, but that's not the point. Jasper, running away again. You like running away, don't you, when you get to the exciting parts? You keep doing this. You need to work on this. It's alright. Thanks for joining us, Jasper, as always. And yeah, well, I will see you in the next stream, which is actually going to be tomorrow. But yeah, I will see you in the next stream tomorrow, Jasper. This secret I love. I love this secret so much. Such a cool secret. So cool. You need to work. Work is no excuse, Jasper. It's alright. You head off if you need to head off. I'm only kidding. Oh, come on, really? This entire secret area down here is fantastic. No one can tell me otherwise. Oh, Harry is walking backwards. In the middle of the air again. This area just looks so cool. So awesome. I love it. I would actually happily build a house in something like this. It just looks that cool. Oh man. You know, I wish... Oh. Interesting. Fair enough. I've never done that before. Yeah. It's a new one.
Those vines are attacking that poor tree.
The noise and colours in this challenge are really nice, I agree.
That looks like a doxy. Ouch!
Yeah, I like the way in this game that there are just random students in some of these challenges. Like, I always question this. Are these students just students that are left behind and they just live in the challenge forevermore? Are they just going to die inside the challenge area? What's going on here? I feel like they might actually just, the teachers send them in, you know, if they don't come out. That's that. Might write a letter home to the parents saying, yeah, your child went in for a spell challenge and never returned. They're still in there somewhere, but I haven't managed to find them. So, yeah, you might never see your kid again. No worries, though. Thanks for the fees. Damn Jesus Christ. Literally. Oh, here they are. The behind the scenes blue things, which should be pink, I'm pretty sure. Because they're doxies, but whatever. They are designed like pixies. And they're not meant to be. Time for the speedrun strat. Skip an entire area. I love doing that. I always do that one. Sorry, I really like this song. It's catchy. What can I say? It's a very catchy song. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. You've never seen that bug before. Well, there you go. It's a new one on you. Probably for missing all those classes from hospital wing visits. Literally. Okay, to be honest. You know what, that's a good one. I actually... Oh, just thinking about that in context, so like... If you know, especially like later on, when you get to the Lumos challenge, it's like some slithering kid that's just been left in a chasm, abandoned. The context of that's fantastic. Also, if you played the PS1 version, every time you die on that, you get like a game over screen that says continue or quit. You just got Harry lying in a bed in absolute pain and agony after like some of the things that he can get killed by in that game, like a troll killing him and stuff. And there's just Madame Pomfrey going, "No, no, no." So yeah, the context of that is fantastic. Oh dear. Sometimes the chat really does just make some things even more hilarious. Congratulations. I've always felt bad for the kid trapped in Lumos. Literally. He's never going to get out. He's trapped there forever. Quill just sent him to his, like, doom, effectively. Oh dear. Quickly, quick. Ah! Get out! Oh, Jesus. Should have stunned it again, but oh well, it's fine. Hell yeah. Make a mod that switches the music to me singing it. I mean, I'm sure there's someone in the HP modding community that could probably do that. I don't know, we'll have to find someone. I'll sing every single song in the HP soundtrack for all 3 of the games, maybe even Goblet if someone can mod that. And then you could just hear me singing in the background, that would be quite interesting. Anyway, I'm glad you like my my singing. I'm glad it's at least somewhat decent to you lot. That would be unfortunate otherwise. Because they were all trapped there. Maybe. Maybe. So far in this game with challenges, you have this challenge where there's a girl that's trying to explain about a tree dying for some reason, and then ends up being eaten alive, and then is never seen again, so I assume that she just gets eaten and dies. And then you have the other kid in Lumos who's just literally stuck there forevermore. Oh, come on, I thought I could make that. I wonder if that picture there on that... See that picture of that face there on there? Do you reckon that's one of the students that tried this challenge and just never made it out? Do you reckon that's what happened to them? They became that face in the statue. Oh, I'm walking in air. Fantastic. You know, if you're lucky sometimes, through the skybox, you can see the Quidditch pitch out there. Where is it? It's out there somewhere. Might be further up. I know you can see it. It's out here. Oh god, this is so much more annoying to do when you don't have that mod on for the mouse strafe. Maybe it is further up. I know you can see it. Let me have a look further up. I'll probably find it. Venomous Tentacular Rave. Oh, that's a good one. Ah, there it is. It's really hard to make out, but that, sorry, is pretty difficult to move without the mouse strafing mod. But out there, right there, is actually the Quidditch pitch. Anyway, that's the best you're going to get view-wise, because it's just too difficult to move without the mouse strafing mod. Because the original movement doesn't work well with modern day Windows. Sadly, it's quite buggy. I mean, to be fair, it works fairly well, but if you want to make like slight movements and stuff, no chance. Ooh. Ah! You know what? I actually might hit one. Wait, when did that one do the really quick one? Oh, I never knew it did that. I thought it only just did the general slow ones. I had no idea it did a really quick one. That actually surprises me. I did not know that. Childhood, currently doing Chamber of Secrets. Nice. Yes, childhood is literally a big thing with this game. Well, with all the HP games really in the past. Like the first 3. Oh, we're going to get a proper floating in the air one this time. Harry's trying to get in the chest. He's like, I can hide from these venomous tentacula. Oh, come on, I totally grabbed that. But yeah, anyway, I'm glad you're covering Chamber of Secrets. It's a good game. Anyone that covers Harry Potter games, I'm somewhat glad of. Maybe not if you're covering something like Deathly Hallows. I might question your sanity. The only reason I'm doing it, if I ever do it, is because you lot asked for it. That's the only reason I'm doing it. I haven't even ever finished part 1 of the Deathly Hallows game-wise. It's the only mainline entry I never finished. I don't know if I really ever want to finish it, but I will if you guys ask for it.
Congratulations,
and that will be
Mr.
painful.
Potter. You completed the challenge. You've collected all the challenge stars. 20 points for Gryffindor. Now off you go.
Ah, you couldn't get the last star. I know how to get that. I actually know exactly how to get that. It is possibly the best hidden secret in this game. No, scratch that. It is the best hidden secret in this game. So I'll quickly explain it now for you. Basically, when you get to the room, so you get to the first room where you jump across those platforms to get across to the chamber where the music starts to play, which almost feels like a checkpoint sort of area. And then when you go through that little corridor into the next room, where you then cast Lumos on one of the gargoyles to make that floating platform that moves up and down. When you jump on that platform and get to the top, as soon as you get up there, and basically you see the first like little passageway kind of, or like indent bit with a load of candles on it, you can cast Alohomora on that, and then that opens a secret door, which then allows you to get to that area where that where that challenge star even is. And yeah, that's how you get the other challenge star. There you go. I've taught you something new. You'll see it later, but yeah, that's how you get it. Don't worry, that is a very challenging secret, that. I mean, I showed off some of the more challenging secrets inside the Chamber of Secrets as well on PC. I mean, like the Spongify challenge, there's 2 secrets in that I think are really difficult.
Off to broomstick training, Potter. Don't be late. Come back when you're big enough to fly a broomstick.
But I am big enough.
Go to your lessons, Potter. Quidditch isn't for first years.
But it is though. But yeah, on the Spongify challenge, there's the picture one where you literally just have to jump through a random picture, and there's a secret behind it. No indication that you should jump through it. You just jump through it. And then the other one is where you get to the room where the platform goes down and 2 spiders come out. When you kill the spiders and you have to cast flipendo on the switches, cast flipendo on one switch and then stand in the little bit where the other switch is, which is like in a little sort of cavey area design. And then cast flipendo on that and the platform will rise up, but don't stand on that platform. And then you'll be underneath the platform and there's a secret room under there. Most people don't know those.
There you are. I hope you did well in your Herbology class. I've got something I need to talk to you about. Be best to discuss it back at my hut. Meantime, you're going to be late for your broomstick training. Off you go.
Love that. Harry is superhuman. He is superhuman indeed.
You'd best go and see Neville Longbottom. He's over by broomstick training.
But I don't want to see Neville Longbottom. So, as I'm not going to show it yet because I asked you guys and you like said basically in the chat that you wanted me to do the out of the map secret stuff, but when we finish the game, so using debug then. I won't show it now, but we'll come back to this bit. But this specific area here, this bit here, you can't cast at this and open it up right now. But if you actually go behind there in debug mode into that courtyard, there's actually still a chest in there like this that you can open up. So there you go. An unobtainable secret in there.
Here comes Neville. He looks quite upset. Best go and see what he wants. Please help me.
You like the Deathly Hallows, give it a chance.
So Longbottom has gone snivelling to you, and you want me to give you his precious Remembrall. I think I'll leave it somewhere for Longbottom to collect. How about up a tree? Think you can catch me? Come on then, Potter.
Yeah, the thing about the Deathly Hallows is I just find it so boring.
Give me back Neville's Remembrall, Malfoy.
It's like so
you
stupid.
Want the Remembrall back? See if you can catch it.
Okay.
And you better watch out for my bludgers.
See if I can play this entirely with my thumb. Well, that was quick. That was with my thumb. That's what I used.
You'll pay for this. Here, take this stupid thing. I've no use for it.
Yeah, definitely Hallows Part 1. I just found the game so boring and I really didn't enjoy it. I played all the way through Part 2 before, but I didn't enjoy that either.
Thanks, Harry. I'll be able to find my toad now. Come here, Trevor. Come back. I remember now. I left Trevor near the Herbology class. There are plants there that eat toads.
Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it?
Mr. Potter, I'm Professor McGonagall, Deputy Headmistress of Hogwarts and Head of Gryffindor House. Although I do not approve of your chasing Malfoy about, I'll admit you have remarkable talent on a broomstick. Ordinarily, first-year students may not compete in Quidditch. In your case, we might overlook that rule. Harry, Gryffindor's first Quidditch match of the year is later this afternoon against the formidable Slytherin team. See you then.
I like that. You have changed my life entirely by revealing this HB1 secret. Well, if you stay on the stream, you'll see that secret later because I'll show you where it is. But yeah, there you go. I've taught you something new. It's a big deal. It's cool when you find these new things over time. Hello, mate.
How could they allow a first year to play Quidditch?
You are a yearist person. I guess we can call you a yearist. Because you're not a sexist or anything like that, but we'll call you a yearist.
You, on the Quidditch team? I doubt you'll be walking after the Slytherin match. Now, get your lessons, Potter.
Mate, have you seen my flying skills?
The first year, on the Quidditch team? What a joke. How could they allow a first year to play Quidditch? You, on the Quidditch team? I doubt you'll be walking after the Slytherin match. Now, get your lessons, Potter.
Yeah, anyway, in regards to Deathly Hallows games, I will play them if you guys vote for them. I'm not sure why I would do this to myself, but I will do that just because I'm more than happy to cover every single bit of Harry Potter on this channel, like game-wise, that I can anyway out of the main series stuff and some of the side stuff possibly. But yeah, I mean, unless you guys asked for the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2, I'm not doing it. So it's down to you lot to ask for that. And to be fair, there have been people that have actually asked for the Deathly Hallows Part 1, surprisingly, and Part 2. So you never know, you might get lucky one day. You might all force me to play it. And if you do, know that I semi-hate you for it. My soul is not happy about it. Oh, come on. Aim at it. Thank you. Oh, come on. That's far enough. Seriously, fine. We'll do it here. Jesus. Hit the bloody chest. Oh, come on. Hit the chest. Oh, seriously? Are you taking the piss? Why are you not hitting that? Oh, come on. The amount of times I've hit this chest before and it's worked. Why is it not working? Thank you. Jesus. It's a lot of effort. HB7 has stuff from, yeah, I do remember hearing bits of Jeremy Soul's work in it. Only bits. I mean, Jeremy Soul's work's also in HB5 and HB6 as well. Thank you. Oh, come on. You could have climbed that. The thing about the Deathly Hallows is films. Like, I don't mind the films of the Deathly Hallows. They're not my favourites, but they're alright. And the book is alright, I guess, as well. But again, not my favourite. But as for the games, no, I can't. I really can't. There's very few games in my lifetime that I've ever actually not been able to finish. Very few. Even really bad games that I played in the past, I've managed to finish before. But HP Deathly Hallows Part 1 even is one of those games. That game, I struggle so much to play it. So if you ever see me play it for you guys, know it might take a long time to finish that one. Because it's bad. It's really bad. Even the voice acting in that game is just atrocious. Really atrocious, actually. Especially for Snape. I mean, whoever they got to voice act Snape is just... it's insulting, to be honest. It's awful. Ah, hello, Silver. I haven't seen you for a little while now. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you, man. Come on, Pixie. Come on. Oh. Why do you have to do it with this? Why couldn't you just move? Come on. There we go. Might as well wait for the third one. There we go. Hell yeah. Oh, the library levels in HP1 this game are the best part of this game. Without any question of a doubt, they are the best levels in the game. I love those levels so much. I love the stealth levels of those. They're just so fun. Good stuff, that. Good stuff. Yeah, I happily agree on that one. Best bit, by far. Best bit. Books and films are fine, games are boring. They're more than boring though, they're just terrible. It's not even that they're just boring, they are actually bad games to play. The thing about them as well is they're just trying to be, you know, like shooter games at the time. They're trying to be like Call of Duty and Battlefield. And the thing is, if I want to play a shooter game like that, I will go and play Call of Duty and Battlefield or other shooter games. I don't play Harry Potter to start shooting. That is literally what they did with the Deathly Hallows, and it doesn't work in a Harry Potter environment. It doesn't work, and that's why with the Hogwarts Legacy, I swear to God, if they put Deathly Hallows gameplay in it, I'm going to be very, very angry. I doubt they would if they're sensible. They'd be nuts if they did that. That would just destroy their game on arrival. So yeah, I think deep down we can all agree pretty much that the Deathly Hallows games are pretty terrible. Incendio! Oh, come on, really? By HP 7, do you mean part 1's spell mechanics are more interesting than part 2's? I assume that's what you mean by that. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the spells, I guess the spells are more unique in part 1 for the most part than part 2, but the spell changing system is dreadful in part 1 compared to part 2. Really dreadful. So that I definitely don't agree on, but I do agree that the spells are more interesting. Again, they're all just shooting spells though, but yeah. No, that's a bit crappy, Silver, that you got a bad delivery from Amazon. Don't worry, I've had that situation before. In fact, for me, a lot of the time these days, especially with COVID and that, a lot of my orders are lost. I've had many orders just never arrive in the post. They've literally just been lost to the postal service. That's really annoying, and it's kind of common. I really hate it. It actually pisses me off a lot too. So yeah, I know the feeling. But yeah, I'm sure Amazon surely will be able to sort that out for you there. But either way, I'm glad you're here trying to chill. It's nice to see you. We haven't seen you in here for a little while now, Silver. I will put it this way for the Deathly Hallows, if you really want to look at it like that. Maybe for today's standards of games, they're not the worst things in the world. Yes, we do have things like Fortnite, which I think are abominations, but, you know, that's besides the point. But, yeah, I mean, out of the HP franchise, Deathly Hallows games are by far the worst. I'd even say that Connect Harry Potter's more fun.
Harry, over here. Come along then, I've something to show you at my hut. By the way, congratulations on making the Quidditch team. Word travels fast round Hogwarts.
Yes, you did mean Deathly Hallows Part 1. Yeah, I thought you did. Yeah, I do agree that the spells are interesting on that, but again, they're all just shooting spells, which is a bit depressing.
Welcome to
for the most part.
Harry. It's small, but still roomier than your cupboard under the stairs, eh? Now I can show you what I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah, there's no problem being busy, Silver.
It's
Everyone's
a
busy.
dragon's egg, Harry.
So am
It's
I.
our secret, mind you. The egg is at a very delicate stage. I can't leave it here alone, but I need some fire seeds to give it that last burst of heat to make it hatch.
Harry,
Harry,
can you fetch me some fire
fire
seeds?
I grow them in caves out in the garden.
Oh, God.
I need you to collect as many fire seeds as you can find. Careful though, there's spitting fire and the seeds are hot. Let them cool down before you pick them up.
Off you go then. I thought you was going to smack Harry in the face for a minute. Hell yeah, look at how big the pigs are in this game compared to in HP2. They're massive. What's really cool about this game is you get that like goat over here as well. That's cool, that. It's sad that they didn't put the goat into HP2. I mean, the model for it is actually in like the files and that of HP2, but it's not actually in the game. So I guess they probably planned it, but then it just never happened. Shame. What is going on? Would you... What? What the hell just happened? I literally killed that thing about 3 times. Jeez. Thanks for working there, Flipendo. Really appreciate that. Oh, come on. I bounced off the freaking wall. That's just unfortunate timing. Oh, Hogwarts Mystery. I haven't even bothered looking at that game. I have no intention of ever looking at it. I saw microtransaction stuff like littered in it and went, yeah, I can't be bothered. I'm not interested. So yeah, no. That game instantly is a no-no for me. I mean, it could be a really good game for all I know, but I'm not interested in that at all. I don't agree with the fact that, you know, you go through a certain amount and then it forces you to buy stuff for a pretty hefty price as well, I might add. And then, you know, you can move on, otherwise you have to wait days before you can carry on playing the game. I'm really against that stuff. I try and avoid any form of microtransaction in a game as much as I can. I hate things so much. They're not something that you want in gaming, really. Honestly, the sooner that stuff dies in AAA games, the better. That stuff needs to disappear. Microtransactions need to die. You can blame Fortnite for making that mainly a big thing. Now, I know Fortnite is free, so there's a slight difference there, but still, Fortnite was such a massive success in AAA games that, yeah, every other developer was like, well, they're doing this, we should do it as well. Microtransactions do piss me off though. Unfortunately, you have no choice but to do them in certain situations, like in Call of Duty, where you have to get the battle pass things. So yeah, you don't have a choice there, but still, I don't agree with it. I will make that very clear, I don't agree with it. But there you go. Not a lot you can do about it, you just live with it. Sadly. You need to pay for spells extended warranty. Wouldn't surprise me with that game. It is bad, to be honest. I remember like looking at it and reading up the microtransaction stuff in Hogwarts Mystery and just went, that's just taking the piss. Like really taking the piss. That was it's just disgraceful, to be honest. Actually disgraceful. That's where I get quite annoyed when, you know, companies take it that far. I mean, in the case of something like, I'm going to use Call of Duty here as an example again. You pay a lot for the game, don't get me wrong, you do. But with the Battle Pass, at least they give you a lot for it. You know, when you buy that Battle Pass, one, you like level up and things to unlock the stuff in the Battle Pass, which gives you something to do in game, which I actually like. I agree with that sort of thing. But then also you have this whole actually being able to acquire some cool extra stuff. You know, why not? Maybe you won't like all of it, like I don't like all of it, but you know, some of it's good.
That must be a fire seed plant. Hagrid told me to stay away from the hot seeds.
But yeah, the Hogwarts Mystery way of paying in order to just be able to play the game is just disgraceful. That's despicable. We get the glitch music, I love it.
Flipendo!
Hello, Hamara! I just read the HP wiki. Yeah, you're not wrong. I got tired of setting alarms. I'm amazed you even bothered. I wouldn't even go that far. I wouldn't actually bother setting alarms to do that sort of thing. But well, I wouldn't even be playing the game, which I'm not. So yeah. I would not put myself through that. It's not worth it. It's bad enough trying to buy a PS5. So yeah. In the case of setting alarms to try and buy a PS5, at least I'm getting something worthwhile there. That's useful to me. It's a slight difference. But it's still bloody impossible to obtain one. And it's been a year since the thing came out. Incredible, that. I mean, I can say the same for graphics cards. I wouldn't mind getting a new graphics card that actually would be really helpful for my system on PC. But that's impossible to obtain. Likewise, I would like to get some new RAM sticks in some cases. But again, that's impossible to obtain. Thank you, COVID, for literally screwing over the entirety of the electronic systems. You do love it. But what can you do? You just have to live with these things. I mean, to be fair, I'm not in any rush for these things, but it would be nice to get them. Ooh, you're right there, Harry. I uninstalled it when I ran out of energy. I'm amazed you even installed it in the first place. Seriously. I would say that's dedication, actually installing it in the first place. I just killed a fire crab. Well, a fire turtle to be exact, but in this game they seem to call them fire crabs, but whatever. It's not the first mistake they made in this game. I gave up buying a graphics card. I mean, to be fair, at the moment I've given up with that. I'll get one at some point, but, you know, I'm not in any hurry at this point, because it's just too much effort. I haven't given up trying to buy a PS5 yet, but to be honest, I'm not exactly putting in tons of effort for it. I mean, if I see it, I'll go for it, but that's about it. For me, it's quite handy having a PS5 just for like the YouTube front of things, because there are certain PS games, you know, like the Spider-Mans and God of War and stuff I'd love to cover on the channel. And yes, I do have them on the PS4, but the PS4 is quite old now, and to be honest, it is struggling to even do things. It's also the original base model PS4 that I have, not the Pro. So yeah, it does struggle. Which is why I would quite like to get the PS5, because then I can play not only obviously the PS5 releases that are exclusive for you guys and so on, but it also means that I can actually play the PS4 games I own, but play them properly. But it is a bit of a struggle. The lives of fire crabs, and that must be protected. I mean, you can try and protect them all you like, but in this realm with Harry and with Dumbledore, we destroy any magical creature. Just because, why the hell not? That is the motto of this game. Ah, speaking of Greenpeace, you ain't gonna be protecting this fella. I've just drowned him. Oh dear. I'm upsetting the magical creature environmentalists. Bit like, what's his name from Fantastic Beasts? Scalamander. It's Scalamander, isn't it? Or Salamander? No, Scalamander. It is Scalamander. He would be very upset right now. Yeah, the thing with gaming laptops compared to gaming PCs, which is why I don't get them, well, mainly because I have no reason to get a gaming laptop anyway, because I've got a PC, but the big thing I have against gaming laptops is this is the thing with laptops, they break very easily. Laptops are designed basically to not last very long, whereas if you buy a desktop PC, it's a very different story, especially also if you're building your own PC like I have here, then, you're doing yourself a favour in my eyes. Gaming laptops usually last about 4 years, roughly, in good condition, and then they just start becoming crappy. For the most part. Some last, but not many.
Great work, Harry. You've collected all the fire seeds I need. Here's a wizard card for you, from my own collection. Come on inside, Harry. Wipe your feet now.
It is a turtle. That's what it's meant to be. But in this game, they call it a firecraft. Don't ask. Now, I've never tried this before. I want to see if this works. Oh, I was hoping he might jump onto the second step, but no.
Go ahead and put them in the fire, Harry.
Oh. You done it, Harry. It's hatching.
You've done it, Harry. It's hatching.
That clap.
Ain't he lovely? I'll call him Norbert. He's a Norwegian ridgeback, you know. Up you come, my beauty.
Surely he should be on fire right now.
Thanks, Harry. Here, take this flute. It can be used to help some creatures sleep.
I don't even know how that's just flowing. Also, Harry doesn't even pick it up.
Should be an exciting game. Slytherin's a tough team, but you'll show 'em, eh? We'd better give Norbert his first feed soon.
Even though the graphics of it look pretty meh, it still looks fairly cute. Oh, T-pose, Harry.
I'm your commentator,
Lee Jordan. It's Gryffindor versus Slytherin. I always loved how in Quidditch in this game, the Quidditch players did really cool tricks like that. And when they never did it in the second game, they're just normal. It's like, why? Quidditch in the second game just feels terrible in comparison to this game. Feels like a less effort version. I like this Quidditch.
It's his job to find and catch the golden snitch.
Jordan, no favoritism.
Sorry, miss. Remember, first avoid the bludgers, then find and catch the snitch. The game is over when the snitch is caught. Good luck.
And they're off. Let's play Quidditch. Love that.
Was that the snitch?
Ooh, this is actually somewhat challenging playing with a thumb.
Come on, Gryffindor. Oh, sorry, Professor.
I might not be able to play this entirely with my thumb. I'm attempting it. This is struggling quite badly with this. No, I'm gonna have to do this. I can't do it with just a thumb. I tried.
Come on, Harry. Sorry, Professor. Excellent. A
It's not quite possible to play with just the fun. Getting close, but no.
Potter's done it! Gryffindor have beaten Slytherin! Well done, Harry Potter!
She thought it was an extended QuickTime event. Basically is an extended QuickTime event. Yeah, it's awful. It's really bad.
Harry Potter, the youngest seeker in the history of Hogwarts, had won the Quidditch match.
Congratulations again for winning the Quidditch match against Slytherin. You are fantastic.
Thank you.
Something is troubling me, Harry. Ron and I heard strange noises outside the Forbidden Corridor. Come up to the 3rd floor and have a look.
It's always funny how Hermione's leg is like semi-spazzing out. Just if you look at her, like next time she comes on the screen and talks, look at her left leg. Is it left? No, her right leg even. And just look at that. It's going like that. Just have a look next time.
Just read in the Daily Prophet that
Gringotts got broken into. I wonder who would do that. I don't know. Could be anybody. Oh, actually, yeah, this is the area where there's that Easter egg. I know that nobody knows about this Easter egg, I bet you. So in my Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets stream, I showed this off. So in this game, there's a student that basically is a bit strange compared to the other students and says that she has like a collection of beetles or something. We'll get to her in a minute. And then in the second game, they had the same thing where if you went up to this other person in the second game, next to that statue that we just went past of the man, you get to hear another student saying that they are the brother of this girl. It's a really cool Easter egg, and you know, most people would never see it. I'll show you it. Obviously I can't show you the chamber one right now, but you can see it in my past stream. I think it's in the second stream, it might be in the first one. But yeah, give me a minute and I will show you that exact Easter egg. It's a very neat little Easter egg. Something that only someone with a keen listening ear, and I guess I would actually know. I do mean Marilyn and Arthur, yes. There you go, somebody else actually knows them. Like literally nobody knows that though. It's incredible how many people have never known about that. Right, we'll find Marilyn. She's in the other area. It's alright, we'll get there. But yeah, Marilyn and Arthur is an interesting one. So there you go, there is somebody who doesn't know about them. Anyway, I'll show you the one I can show you in this game soon, but I can't show you Chambers one obviously at the moment. But yeah, it's an interesting Easter egg. It's definitely a well hidden one. I'll give them that. Also, just so you know, smiley face person, I can't read your language. I'm sorry. I have no idea what you're saying. If there's anyone in the chat that is able to translate what that person is saying, like with Google Translate, I would actually really appreciate it. That would be really helpful. Obviously don't like to exclude people because that's not fair. I like to include everyone that I can, but of course I can only speak English, so you know, You have to bear with me. Ah, here she is, right? Is this one?
Hi,
Yep.
my name is Marilyn. I have a lovely collection of beetle pincers.
That's the one.
Hello, Harry. Hi, my name is Marilyn. I have a lovely collection of beetle pincers. Don't mind Marilyn. She's a bit off.
Yep, so there you go. That's the Easter egg in the Philosopher's Stone for this. And then in Chamber of Secrets, it's her brother Arthur, who, oh, he said hello. All right, hi. Hello again, back. Sorry, I couldn't understand what you were saying. Also, I appreciate you translating that as well. Yes, sorry, I couldn't understand what you were saying. Nice to meet you, by the way, and welcome to the stream. But yeah, like I said, I only understand English stuff. I never really learned other languages. That's not entirely true. I did learn French and Spanish, but that was so long ago, I've long forgotten that. But yeah, nice to meet you. Welcome. Right. All these secrets. Go on then, give me the beans. Just like that. Cool secret fireplace thing with Fred and George. Whee! Hey Harry, do you have 25 beans?
Hey Harry, have you collected 25 beans?
Yes, what do you know? Wonder if I could...
Thanks,
Oh,
Harry.
I did it!
We really needed these. They're for a little joke we're playing on Slytherin. Here's a wizard card for you. You've earned it.
I like the way I'm just playing a game of jump on Fred's head in this game.
We've got work to do.
Today I've literally just been trying to jump on his head all the time. I think we've actually jumped on his head pretty much every time. I think it's only once we didn't do it. Go on. Do the weird movement. Is he going to do it? Nah, he's going to do it normally. That's sad. I have to say, it's nice to see quite an active chat today. Very nice.
Watch out for Peeves. He's a frightful nuisance.
Really? I already ran into him multiple times earlier. Whoa. Yeah, it's always nice when we have active stream chats going on. It's good fun. Goblet of Fire's one was good fun actually. That was that was a good laugh in the chat. Mainly because I am not a big fan of the game, but yeah, you know. Everyone had good fun listening to my tormented screams of annoyance at the AI. I love the names in this game, and if anyone tells me otherwise, that they think they're bad because of their weird noises, there is something wrong with you. Just something entirely wrong with you.
The third floor is up these stairs. At least it was yesterday.
It's always fun to do streams of HP, to be honest. I quite enjoy streaming Harry Potter. It's fun. Oh yeah. Interesting. There he is, limping away. You know, if you use debug and go behind there, the texture on the floor behind him is just a load of crosses.
Professor Snape just came out of the Forbidden Corridor. He's limping quite badly. Come on, Harry. Let's take a look before Filch comes back.
He really does state the obvious, doesn't he?
Hear that growling? Oh, I think there's something awful down the corridor.
Better tell me on the run. We'll be late for our defense against dark arts lesson.
An engineering journal editor. I'm curious now. What on earth were you doing there? That sounds interesting. Oh no, not another drawing. Alright. At least this is the last drawing, actually, to be fair, in the game. That's nice. My wrist can finally...
We'll learn to illuminate dark magic with the Lumos spell.
Almost felt like we were only doing flipendo like 10 minutes ago.
Then hold down the mouse button and repeat the pattern.
Release the button when you're done. Oh, the mouse is going off the mat. Ah. Yeah. Oh. That was a close one. Get 100. I don't think I'm going to be getting 100. Not with the state of my desk and this mouse. In case you missed it earlier, I strained my wrist to death when doing the Wingardium Leviosa one. It still is in pain. Basically, I didn't prepare for the drawing in this, and yeah, it hasn't helped. To be fair, I did manage to get a really good score before. I got 100 twice, actually, to be fair here. I might actually be able to do it.
Remarkable, Mr. Potter. A perfect spell.
They always said I was good at Lumos.
Gryffindor.
Hey Bobs, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. No, don't ask me to work faster. And blah, blah, blah. Can't even speak now. Don't ask me to work faster, damn it. It's now. It's bad enough as it is. This is a struggle, man. God. Oh, that's the first time we've had a slight break. But 94. I will take it.
Well done, Mr. Potter. 15
Yes, the time has come for the last start. I will show you it, and you will be amazed. But don't worry, you're not the only one that doesn't know about that secret. A lot of people don't know about that secret. Oh no. Oh no. The mouse is going out of there. Can I do it? Oh. I think I did it. Oh. Oh, 99. I will take it.
That was spot on, Mr. Potter.
Yes, we got all 4
points for Gryffindor.
Get in there, and that's the last time I have to sprain my wrist for you lot drawing those. Good stuff. It's the best you've ever seen. Really?
You may begin the Lumos challenge to practice the spell. Follow me, Mr. Potter. Hold down the mouse button to aim the spell. To cast Lumos, let go of the button. You may practice on that gargoyle.
That's interesting. Publishing scientific research. That is interesting. Well, there you go.
That's quite bright, isn't it? Now you can cross the chasm and collect your challenge stars. I'll meet you at the end.
Believe me, everyone's gonna have trouble. Don't dawdle.
Potter.
Love it.
Cast Lumos on the statue to expose the correct path.
Don't dawdle, Potter. I want you to die in my challenge. My master demands it. Oh wait, I just revealed that I'm an evil guy. But yeah. No, the spell drawing is harder on modern day Windows, unfortunately, because of the movement in the game. You saw it earlier when I was in the Herbology class. Like, I'll show it now, but like the movement is a bit touchy, as you can see. It's not as smooth as it used to be. It used to be quite smooth, like moving up and down. Probably because we were all using ball mice back then. But because we're using laser mice now, it's a lot more touchy. There is a mod, like I said at the beginning of the stream, that fixes that. It's called the mouse strafing mod, where it actually allows Harry to strafe left and right and stuff as well. Basically takes the Chamber of Secrets movement, effectively, and it improves the spell casting too. The reason I haven't put it on today's stream is because I wanted to let you guys see the vanilla version of this game being streamed before we do any mods of it in the future. Just, you know, it's nice to give everyone the vanilla look at it. Obviously we have like the 4K resolution and that on it, yes, but other than that, it is vanilla. Yes, in case people were wondering why, like, all the icons in the game are super small and my health and so on, it's because I'm playing the game in 4K, which it was never designed for, of course. So yeah. Maybe I could show him the way out. Nah, I want to leave him down here to die. Why would I be nice to him? Oh, by the way, most people don't know about this one, actually. You know about this secret? A lot of people don't know this one. Which does surprise me, because it does have a wizard card in it, but most people don't seem to know it whenever I ask them. Well, anyway, if you didn't know it, there it is. There you go. That is the wizard card location inside Lumos, inside here. So, now's the grand reveal for you. You remember I told you about this secret room with the challenge star that you can't normally find? So when you get to the end of this section and you go through here, basically you come through here, I'll just grab these quickly. For those of you that need more context on this secret room that people don't know about, because it's so well hidden, usually when you play this level, if you get to the Peeves bit, there's like a barred up area that you can't access that has a challenge star in it. Well, I'm going to show you how to get to it. And you don't get to it by being in the Peeves bit. So, you do this bit in this room where you get the Lumos platform. We will then run over to the Lumos platform and get on it. And then once we get to the top... Go on, I can make it, yes. So yeah, once we get to the top of here... This, right here. There you go, Alahamora. You go through. Here we are. There's the secret chest. And there's the challenge star. And there's the Peeves boss fight area. So there you have it. This is that one secret room that no one ever finds. There you have it. I hope that's helped out everyone that's always wanted to find that secret room. It's just over there. And yes, before you ask, it is extremely well hidden. But yeah, the movement in this game is very janky, especially by today's standards, which is why that mouse strafe mod is something that I actually recommend to people, and I would normally be using it now, but in order to give you guys the vanilla playthrough, I'm not. But yeah. There you go. Only found the wizard card when you're an adult, Mom. There you have it. Some people will find it now. And yeah, mind is officially blown. Oh, so here's the room, by the way, with the Peeves boss fight, and there it is. That was the secret room we just found, so there you go. Mind is blown for people, there you go. You just thought it was Peeves' bait? Nope. It is not Peeves' bait. What can we do? Oh, look, this door didn't actually shut properly. Love it. I'm gonna take your bananas out. If you look in the mirror, I assure you will crack. Oh, go on, let him move again. Come on. And there he goes. We love peeps. Seems like I've blown the chat's minds right now in regards to secrets in this level. So, there you go. I'm here to help you guys play your Harry Potter and know things any day of the week. Happy to help. It's alright, I got similar reactions when showing off the Spongify secrets in the HP2 stream. A lot of people were a bit mind blown by some of those secrets. I don't think I can please you quite as much inside of Prisoner of Azkaban on PC when we get to that stream. Because to be honest, there aren't any really difficult secrets in that game. Like at all, actually. None that I can think of off the top of my head. No, not really. I don't know, there might be something, but I can't think of anything. Now, we have a student in here, in a minute, who has been abandoned. Left abandoned, all alone, in a chasm. Poor fella. But not to worry, we will not be saving him. I bet you everyone there was thinking, he's about to say, not to worry, he's going to save him. No, I'm not going to save him. I am not saving the Slytherin student. Speaking of which, here he is. Hello, Slytherin student. Also, just to ruin everyone's nostalgia, see that door? It's the wrong way round. Yes, it hurts. The padlock is not on the door handle.
I think I'm lost.
Yeah, you are, my friend.
Please stop that.
You were sent in by Quill to die, and you will
Do I know you?
die.
I think I'm lost.
And it opens the wrong way as well. It opens on the door handle. That's painful, man. That's painful.
Flipendo.
Better switch the stream category from gaming to educational. Maybe it should be both.
Stop that.
That's a GG. That is indeed a GG. It's a true gamer moment right there. Oh god, I hate doing this bit with the janky mouse controls. It's actually quite hard. Wee! 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 Anyway. I'm getting carried away, it's too much fun. Oh, really? Oh, of course I have to arrive when it's going upwards. Poor Slytherin guy. Yep, poor Slytherin guy is being left to die. Meanwhile, there is a literal dead person in this challenge as well.
Hello again, Harry.
Here he is. The dead person.
Clever lad. You found my secret napping place. Shh.
I like that, your secret napping place. I mean, I suppose it is pretty dark in this challenge. Fair play. You thought it was a glitch. Nah, it is not a glitch, Barbs. It is not a glitch. It is actually meant to be there. I'm not sure why, but it is meant to be there. Whee! That scared you. The Slytherin student scared you as a jump scare. Well, I suppose it is kind of meant to be a somewhat creepy challenge. There you go. He didn't deserve it. The Slytherin student got what he deserved. Life in eternal darkness. In a chasm. With a back to front door. You couldn't make this stuff up even if you tried. Love the stained glass challenge, Aphetic. Yeah, the stained glass in this challenge is really nice, actually. Something I really do like the look. It just looks so nice. It is really good. Good change to like what you see in Flipendo, which is not a lot in regards to glass that looks cool. I do like this one.
You collected all the challenge stars. 20 points for Gryffindor. Now, off to your potions lesson.
Oh my. We got some more language at the bottom that I don't understand. So, someone might need to translate that one for me, because I have no idea what's going on there. This is where I need Google Translate to just translate everything for me.
I just saw Ron down in the entrance hall.
Did you?
I wish I could be a seeker.
Snape's always awarding points to Slytherin. It's not fair.
It is fair.
I hear Fred and George Weasley trade wizard cards for beans.
You don't say. I've been doing it the entire game. And I'm about to do it again. In literally, like, pretty much 2 seconds. And there they are.
Harry, over here. Hey, Harry. Have you collected 25 beans? We need the beans for some experiments.
You don't know either? Yeah, well, I mean, unless you put that in Google Translate or you speak the language, then you probably wouldn't know.
We need it for now. Here's a wizard card then. Hope you don't have this one yet. Remember, you don't know anything about us collecting beans. It'll be our secret, right?
Having a meme conversation about the PS1. I mean, the PS1 game is actually, despite the fact that it looks like crap, and it does look like crap, it is actually quite a fun game. I quite enjoy the PS1 game. It was fun. But yes, it is totally understandable that you would have a meme chat about that game. You can't really not have a meme chat about the PS1 Harry Potter games. It's just not really possible. So yeah, it's totally understandable. Anyway, enjoy your meme chat. That's perfectly fair.
Always awarding points to Slytherin. It's not. Next is our potions lesson, and it looks like we're already late.
Yeah, Google Translate can be a bit weird, but I mean, it's the best resource I have other than the chat itself. So yeah. He says that the PS1 version is the best. Not sure I agree with that. It's not a bad game. It's quite fun. It's definitely not the best. In fact, the PS1 version of Philosopher's Stone has some really stressful moments in it. That minecart and that peacock will forever be haunting my brain. Forever. And the worrying thing is, I'm actually quite good at the minecart bit now. I've literally managed to complete the minecart stuff on first try now on that game, and that's concerning. That just means that I have actually played it so much to the point where I'm actually getting too good at it. I don't want that to be the case. As that peacock could just get lost. I hate the peacock bit so much. And if I hear Ollivander just coming along going, "Never use your wand against a peacock, you might hurt yourself." It's like, how am I going to hurt myself? It might hurt my feelings, but bloody peacocks.
Hello, Harry.
I actually quite like peacocks in real life, but not that peacock. That peacock is evil. Oh, the peacock. Draco is so savage. He is savage in the PS1 game, actually. Like, really savage. Yeah. See, the Gringotts part of PS1 Harry Potter, I could complete it as a kid, but it used to drive me physically insane as a kid. And it made me somewhat hate playing the rest of the game as a kid. I mean, I can cope with it more as an adult, but it's still a struggle, you know? It's not easy, it's very difficult, very difficult. You also have to take into account as well with the minecart bit in, like, the old days of the PS1 era, frame rates, right, were pretty bad. Obviously playing it through an emulator, like I've done now, to record the video series that I did for you and so on, and that's basically how I want to play it from now on, because it's much better playing it through there. It feels a lot nicer. All round, it's way easier because you don't have a slowdown speed, and the game doesn't randomly speed up and slow down in certain sections of the minecart bit. It's just constantly at the normal speed. So yeah, it makes a huge difference. But playing it on a PS1 back in the day, that's a struggle.
I am your potions teacher,
Professor Snape.
Today, you will learn how to mix a Wiggenweld healing potion. You're late for potions, Mr. Potter. Inexcusable, even for celebrities. 5 points from Gryffindor.
Potter, go to the dungeons and fetch the potion ingredients for the class. Bring back Wiggentree bark, moly, dittany, and flobberworm mucus. Be quick about it, or I shall deduct house points from Gryffindor. Now be gone, and don't come back without the ingredients.
He's not very nice, is he? Come back here. Come back.
I thought I sent you to the dungeons for potion ingredients.
No.
Stop pestering me and get to the dungeons, or I shall deduct more house points.
But it's fun pestering you.
Excuse me?
Nope. Okay. I wasn't actually trying to hit the student, but alright.
Potter, I told you to go to the dungeons and fetch Wiggentree bark, moly, dittany, and flobberworm mucus.
I thought I sent you to the dungeons for potion ingredients.
Meanwhile, here's Ron.
Good luck, Harry.
I like the way Hermione doesn't seem to be here. Like, why is Hermione not here? Like, I know she's in the bathroom at one point, but in this game they don't really explain that Hermione gets bullied and then goes to the bathroom. So I don't really get it.
That must be Dittany.
Snape is a mean man. By the way, hello there. Hi, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. Welcome. And yes, I agree, Snape is a mean man. And Harry's just killed himself.
Where am I? I wonder if Snape tricked me.
You ever wondered why Harry might have ended up in a wheelchair? Well, there's the answer. Whee! You know, it's remarkable today how many people have joined the chat and have literally said the words immediately. My childhood. And yeah, I'm glad to see there's a lot of people that are coming here and actually getting nice nostalgic memories of their childhood. It's good stuff. You know, it's an awesome game. It is my childhood as well, but it's also my teenagehood and my adulthood, this game. It will probably be my, like, 90-year-old hood if the game even still works at that point. I will still keep playing this game as long as I can. It's just too good.
From what Hermione told me, I think that's the molly. Flipendo!
Whoa, wait, what? I didn't even know the elevator could go down. I was just reading the chat briefly and the elevator just decided to go down, which I did not know it could do that. Alright, fair enough. Well, first thing you learn there. I teach you guys a load of secrets that most of you don't know, and I learned something about a game mechanic that I didn't even realise existed. In this case. Whee! I actually really like these dungeon levels, I find them really fun. Too scared to bother Snape again. Yeah, fair play. I don't blame you. Everyone can be scared every once in a while. Why does everyone look so awful? Because everyone is a low poly bake and Harry is a high poly bake. If you do, oh, that was close. If you have ever 3D modeled or know anything about game terminology and that, you might understand what I'm talking about there. Otherwise, you might not have a clue. And to explain it in English as best as I can, it's not the easiest thing to explain in English, that, but okay, imagine a character had been modelled, but they'd been modelled in a basic form, i.e. they didn't have any real detail to them, they're just effectively an outline almost, with like a few tiny little bits of detail on them. The reason low poly models exist, by the way, is to make it less taxing for games to have to load lots of textures and things. And low poly models are used for like general objects in the environment and that as well, not just characters. All games use that stuff. But yeah, a high poly model is basically the model but with all the detail on it. And usually the high poly model has the low poly model sort of, how to describe it, kind of, without saying baked, how do I say it? Okay, kind of, sort of, inside of it, because I'm sure most people won't understand what baked means, but yeah, there you go, that's kind of how that works. I hope that makes some sense. There you go, you might have learnt something today if you didn't know that. Like I said, I was trying to explain it from a game designer's point of view in English, which is actually quite complicated to explain. But yeah, hopefully that made some sense in non-game design terms. Oh yeah, the gnome room. By the way, has anyone ever heard this gnome music playing slowly? It's haunting. It's literally haunting. Well, thanks for sticking around, Hardcore, by the way. I appreciate you sticking around in the stream. But, you know, do join us for another Harry Potter stream at some point. It was fun having you here. All these gnomes just making really funny noises every 5 seconds. Just. Oh, Barb's is off as well. Sorry guys, I'm a bit behind on the chat. But thanks for coming out, Barb's, I appreciate it, as always. And yeah, I will see you in the next Harry Potter stream. chat's flying by so quickly. This makes a change. I can't keep up. Well, that's not true. I've had this problem with Quidditch World Cup as well. It was so fast in that I actually had to play the game blind, which was definitely something new for me. And I actually managed to achieve it, which I was impressed by. I'm not sure if I'll be able to keep doing that, but that definitely was something new for me. Quidditch World Cup blind. It was cool, actually. Definitely a test of learning gaming skills. Anyway, I'm glad that people understood what I meant about the model baking and so on. Obviously, if you were all game designers and things, then, you know, I could explain it in game design terms in seconds, and you would understand immediately what I mean, although you should know anyway, but yeah, trying to explain it to others who are not game designers in English is always entertaining, but yeah, I can say the same for a lot of different stuff in game design. What can I say? I can do my best. But I'm glad that some people understood it anyway. Yeah, so if you hit earlier on the Fire Seeds music track, basically what happens is, the reason this happens, I'll explain it to people, because some people seem to think that it's an Easter egg, that the music is meant to sound like that. It's not an Easter egg at all. Basically, if you play the game at any frame rate above 30, and in this case we're playing at 60, and you can't really play it above 60 easily without massive problems, because it's just not designed for that. But if you play the game at higher than 30, then you're going to get glitches, sound glitches basically. Sometimes even visual glitches and stuff, like in game, because it's going too quickly for the game to handle, as it wasn't designed for that, right? And in the case of the music, what happens is it loads up too quickly, effectively, and then it doesn't know what to do for a few seconds, so then it ends up getting confused, and then it starts playing the music slowly and in a demonic kind of way. So you will get that sometimes in the game, where certain soundtracks will just start playing in sort of a demonic like kind of sound anyway. And we had it earlier with the Fire Seed Cave bit, actually, and I've had it before with the gnome part and the dungeons bit, actually, this bit. So yeah, you know, we might get it again at some point in the game. But just to clarify there, if anyone tells you that it's an Easter egg, that the sounds a bit odd in the music in this game, it's not an Easter egg. Don't listen to that bollocks. It's a bug in the game, if you like, because you're doing something that the game was not really programmed to do. So yeah, there you go, that answers that for everyone. Oi! How dare you deliberately come and hit me in the corner like that? You're not even supposed to do that. Like Lego Harry Potter games too, yeah, they're very good. I said this on multiple streams, I enjoy the Lego Harry Potter games. I think that years 1 to 4 is the best one out of the two, but I think they're very good either way. They're all really good. I wouldn't mind covering those on the channel at some point, because I do really enjoy them. I like a lot of the Lego games, to be fair, but yeah, I do like the Lego Harry Potters, they're fun. They're like my childhood. And my adulthood. It's crazy. All these different games I play on this channel are my childhood. They're my adulthood. It's crazy. Oh, I never thought that I'd be playing some of these games all these years later, to be fair. In fact, it's almost a miracle you can even play some of them like this. If you don't use a no CD crack on the thing, you can't even play it anymore. So, yeah, you can blame Microsoft for that one, by the way. Oh, he's going to walk in the air again. Yep, there we go. It's always fun watching him do that. Don't know why they named it Baked. There is a reason why it's named Baked, really, because if you think about it, logically you're blending the two of them together, but you're effectively, how to describe it? You're effectively, imagine you're like putting something on a fire, but you're, hang on, there we go. Put the hand on the wrong part of the keyboard. But anyway, imagine you are effectively putting two things on a fire to pretty much put them into one, and it's effectively like baking two things into one. That's kind of the whole definition of that. That's why they called it baking. But anyway, I would have preferred it if they didn't call it baking and they called it something more sensible for the human race that are not game designers. Like blending together would be a good term, to be honest.
That must be dissonant.
But whatever, you know, game devs like to stand out. Fair play to them. Here he is, evil man.
Late again, you lazy boy. A further 3 points from Gryffindor should teach you a lesson. I see you've collected a few challenge stars, but I'm afraid they have no value in my classroom. I've ended the lesson without you, Potter. The other students are off to the Halloween feast. Join them, if you must.
You can say that if you wish, but I disagree on that front. Don't get me wrong, I like the PS1 games, they're very fun.
Harry! A huge troll is on the rampage! It's cornered Hermione in the girls' toilets! She needs our help! We must try to rescue her straight away!
PS1 Harry Potter games were fun, but I prefer the PC. Well, actually, I don't prefer all the PC games. So, in the case of HP1 and HP2 on PC, I prefer them to the PS1 versions, yes. But I really enjoy the PS1 versions. I think they're really fun. But then when it comes to HP3... yeah, I think I prefer the PS1 versions to HP3 on PC. Not HP3 on PS2, that's easily better than all of those lot, but, you know, some of it anyway. Whee! Can't remember, can you open this? No. I think there is actually a secret behind that. Been a while since I've been out of this map with debug, but I think there is a secret behind that. Not from the graphics to not from the graphics to oh god, the graphics term of the PS1 versions. Have I played the Nintendo versions? Yes, I have. In fact, I loved the early Game Boy games.
What's that smell?
I was a big fan of Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets on GBA.
This way, Harry.
I did quite like the Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets on the Game Boy Color back in the day, but then when Prisoner of Azkaban came out on GBA, and I went back quite a while ago now and tried to play the Game Boy Colored versions of Philosopher and Chamber of Secrets, I didn't really like them much, mainly because Prisoner is effectively those games, but much better. So, yeah, they just kind of felt a bit empty in comparison. Just Prisoner made it better. I quite like Prisoner on GBA as well, I think that was quite fun. Chamber of Secrets on GBA is my personal favourite. I think that's the best out of the GBAs. Also, Goblet of Fire, to be fair, on GBA was pretty fun. Did you know that there's an Easter egg in this room? You might be able to see it on the back right there. There was the troll that is chasing me is actually inside one of those glass containers. So yeah, there you go. Something you probably didn't know. Also, the Goblet of Fire on GBA, I didn't mind. It was alright. Wasn't incredible, but it was alright.
Harry, I'll try to charm the troll's trap so it bashes him in the head.
Fair enough. Welcome to how to do this part. Just do this. Well, while he's doing that, I'm going to drink water. Make this into a freaking disco track. Get your flipendo. 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 I'm not even paying attention to Ron getting hit now. I'm just getting into the flipendo. I really should pay attention to Ron. I'm sorry, Ron. I'm enjoying this way too much. Anyway, let's move around a bit, make it even more fun. Yeah, flipendo. Flipendo. Yeah, boy. Harry moves around so fast in this section, it's ridiculous. Look at how quickly he moves. That's ludicrous. I have never played this boss fight like this before, ever, like moving around like this. I've always just stood still, so this is really different for me. It's quite cool actually doing this. This is great fun.
Are you alright? Thanks for saving me. Is he dead?
Yeah, you got a flipendo, mate.
I think it's just been knocked out.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I apologise for probably deafening the entire viewership. Sorry about that.
With the troll, Harry, Ron and Hermione returned to the Gryffindor common room and discussed the strange goings-on at Hogwarts. Harry suspected that someone had released the troll to distract everyone so that they could get into the forbidden corridor. But there wasn't much time to think about who was behind this, especially since Harry was busy preparing for the second Quidditch match against Ravenclaw.
Hell yeah! Up! Look at me go. Perfect timing.
I'm your commentator,
Lee Jordan! Gryffindor versus Ravenclaw!
Let's play Quidditch! There's the snitch!
It's funny how in this game, unless you go into the Quidditch League, you actually don't get to play against Hufflepuff in a Quidditch match in the main story. I find that incredibly strange.
No, the snitch got away! Oh.
Come on.
Stay on target. Stay with it, Harry! Wonderful!
Done.
Gryffindor wins again! My name's Lee Jordan, signing off.
Okay, we're about to come up to my most loved levels in this game. And I'm very excited. I'm so excited to play these.
Ron and Hermione spent most of their free time in Hagrid's hut, trying to convince him that he couldn't keep Norbert, his beloved dragon. Eventually, after much coaxing, Hagrid agreed. Harry unwrapped the unexpected Christmas present. Something fluid and silvery slithered out. It's an invisibility cloak, said Ron.
That Christmas tree.
There was a note with the cloak.
It's so flat.
Your father left this in my possession.
Oh.
Use it well. A very Merry Christmas to you.
Hermione's arm is in a very odd spot.
Harry tried on the cloak, while Ron and Hermione helped to prepare for the climb up the tower. Be careful, Harry, said Hermione. You can't stay invisible while you cast spells. Filch might see you.
I love these next two levels. These are the best levels in the game.
With Norbert
This
safely
is so
bundled
fun.
up,
I'm looking forward to
Harry
this.
set off for the tallest tower. He hoped that the cloak would conceal him from Filch and his cat,
Mrs. Norris. Yes.
What's that?
Oh, I love it. We even get to hear Filch making weird, dodgy noises. Oh, man. It's always fun hearing Filch in this bit. He makes such strange noises that just sound so dodgy. Like, they're not normal. They're really not normal. It's funny when he's like running around the library going, like that. It's like, I would feel really disturbed if I was a kid and I just heard that in the middle of the library. It's now just become a horror stream. It is now officially a horror stream. Oh, I hated the screaming book in the film. I actually forgot about the screaming book in the film. That was cool, that bit. I like that horror bit. I wish that was in the game. That would make this bit even more horrifying. Filch is possessed by gnomes. But the gnomes have a high-pitched squeak. Filch has a really, like, disturbing grumble and things. It just sounds like someone that should not be patrolling a library with kids in it. At all. It's just weird. See, who makes that noise? Who?
Come out, wherever you are.
Oh, it's just... some of the lines, man. It's the way he says them. It probably would be somewhat alright if they had a bit more normal context to them. But the way he says it is just... It's so...
Intruder in the forbidden corridor.
I like the way he's got that line when we're not in the forbidden corridor. Bit unfortunate there, isn't it, Filch? Yes, but Filch has a different voice box. He does have a different voice box. A very disturbing one. Oh, you're playing the GameCube version of HP1. Ah. Not many people play that one, and not many people know it, really. It's quite rare to get these days as well. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for joining the stream. It was interesting having you here. Do join us for a future one. It's alright over there. What's he doing? Oh dear.
Where are you,
You sneaky slime. I'll catch you. Yes, I will. I love it. Oh man, so many memories. These are the best levels in the game by far. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Even if you find them creepy.
Now, how can I get up there?
Even if you find them creepy, still the best levels in the game. Nothing beats these levels. Too awesome. Whee! This is like a completely incredible stealth section that you don't really ever get in the Harry Potter games, really. Like, yeah, you get stealth sections in, like, you know, the PS2 version, etc. But to be honest, they're not as interesting, in my opinion, as this. I find this stealth section just more fun.
What's going on? Who was that? Someone's got past me.
You're damn straight, Filch. I am always getting past you. And your disturbing voice. It's funny, I wasn't actually expecting us to play this much of the game today, to be fair. I really wasn't, but I guess it proves how short HP1 is as a game. We've really played through this game today. Stream's only been going 3 hours, like compared to what I've done with Goblet and stuff in the past. It's nuts that we're basically at the end of the game. All we have after this is the Forbidden Corridor, so yeah, that's pretty nuts. I think what I might do then, as I don't want to make the stream too long, is we will finish the game in this stream, because we might as well, as we're so close to the end. But as for the debug stuff that I was talking about earlier, what I'll do is I'll do a separate stream for that, I think, or else it'll just make the stream ridiculously long. Because there's a lot to see out of the maps in this game. Oh, man. Do, 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 do. Ah, you said that he doesn't have the HP. He doesn't have the invisibility cloak in HP2. Well, it's funny you should say that. If you're talking about like the PS2 version, they actually explain why Harry doesn't wear it at all in the PS2 version of Chamber of Secrets, because it didn't make any sense before. But they actually gave a proper reason for it in the PS2 version of HP1, which is when he gets caught by Dumbledore in front of the Mirror of Erised. Dumbledore confiscates the invisibility cloak from him, so as a result he doesn't have it in the PS2 version of Chamber of Secrets. That is literally the reason behind it. Good, isn't it? They found a way to come up with something. Also, did you know that Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets PS2 castle is actually in Spyro: A Hero's Tale? If you're wondering why, it's because it was made by the same developers, and they used the Chamber of Secrets castle and grounds and that from the PS2 version as a template for helping make Spyro: A Hero's Tale. So yes, you can actually fly out to that Hogwarts as well with Spyro in that game. It's quite cool. So yeah, there you go. Harry Potter in Spyro confirmed. It is a thing. Actually, let's see if I can do it. Go on. Is he gonna walk in here? Nah. Damn. That's a good question if they used the same Big Ben. To be fair, they probably did. You know? It wouldn't surprise me if they reused that Big Ben from Syndicate inside of Watch Dogs. They probably did do that. It would make a lot of sense for them to do that, as they already have it. So why would you bother remaking it, unless of course you're doing a different design for it, but otherwise there's no reason to. So yeah, they probably did reuse it. They probably reused a lot of Syndicate inside of Watch Dogs Legions, actually. I'd be surprised if they didn't. For HP2, technically speaking, the PS2 version is somewhat different to the GameCube and Xbox version. I mean, they're basically the same games, but the Xbox and GameCube version have different design graphics, and then they also have some slight alterations to certain parts of the game, like the stealth, and like there are certain parts missing. So if you remember in the PS2 version, if you played it, of Chamber of Secrets, there's a part in the library where you fight Crab and Goyle in the GameCube version, as far as I remember. That's not in the GameCube and Xbox version. They don't have that at all. They might have done, I can't remember.
Do you think
It's been a
I'm
while.
blind? I'm not letting anyone into that tower tonight.
Disappointed they didn't make the clock face with new colours. Yeah, well, easier, isn't it? Peeves.
Peeves, you'll be banished for this.
That could come in handy if I have to distract Filch along the way.
Oh, you do love a bit of Peeves. Peeves, you'll be banished for this. Also, by the way, these black silhouettes here are actually just the Quidditch players from the Gryffindor team. Just with no textures on them. They are
Ron's
literally
brother
just
Charlie
textureless
had arranged
models.
to collect the dragon from the tower and return him to Romania.
Just so you know. They are not special characters by any means. It's remarkable all the things you can find out about games when you look into them a lot. do, 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 do. And here's Mrs. Norris.
Mrs. Norris, I could have sworn I heard footsteps in here, but... yeah, blah. Let's check the library, my sweet.
I never understood why he just randomly goes blah blah blah. It's just like, what? Does he forget how to speak English for a few seconds or something? You always like these kind of things. Yeah, I mean, if you're a person who likes game stuff, or you're someone like me who studied game design and things, then yeah, you probably will enjoy these sort of things. It's always interesting, in my eyes anyway, you know, looking into all these different games in massive details and exploring them in spots you're not meant to.
I've heard you for sure this time. Quick, Mrs. Norris, you keep watch from above.
It is always good. Whee!
Will not get past me now, you rotten little gutter snipes.
Always wanted to learn how to make free roaming cameras. Well, an interesting place you might be interested in then, maybe not specifically for a game you want to play just yet, but a good way to learn about how cameras work and things in games and so on is to use Unreal Engine. So when I was designing stuff for my VR project back at uni, I was mucking around with cameras all the time inside of Unreal Engine 4 at that point. I mean, you might be able to use Unreal 5 now, I'm not sure actually, I haven't looked. But yeah, it's a great way of learning how cameras move, how they work on characters in the background, stuff like that. So I would honestly recommend you actually try out using cameras on Unreal. Just try them out. Honestly, it's a good idea if you want to learn how cameras work. And then once you learn that, you can start doing stuff with them probably in other games. Maybe not all games, because obviously you need to be able to edit the files and things in certain games. But yeah, in a fair amount of them. So there you go. You want to learn stuff, I recommend you go to Unreal. There are plenty of tutorials, by the way, out there for Unreal when it comes to camera work, so you can always use those.
Hello again, Harry. How's the bean collecting? Friend George are up to their usual tricks, I presume? I heard about your Quidditch victory. Yes, well done, Harry. On to the cuppy, what?
Oh, you've tried Unreal 5, have you, Hi? I actually haven't had a look at that properly yet. Obviously, I've seen the trailers for it and that, and it does look pretty damn impressive. I might have to muck around with it at some point because it does look really good. But yeah, when I was back at uni and things, we didn't have Unreal 5. It didn't exist. So yeah, it was Unreal 4 for us. But yeah, I think that probably Unreal 4 and 5 will have very, very similar functions when it comes to cameras and stuff. I doubt they would change that very much. And also Mrs. Norris appears to be stuck on a bookcase. But yeah, no, I definitely recommend that, and you probably will learn a lot from that. And of course, if you're interested then in looking at camera work for like VR headsets and stuff, then Unreal has proper plugins and stuff for that as well. So you can learn a lot from that.
I'll catch you, and when I do, you'll regret it.
Yeah, so I ended up having to look at like Unreal's sort of camera movements for the VR.
Where are you, you sneaky
Inside of like different VR headsets as well. So like the Vive, the Oculus. We even looked at the PS VR actually. But yeah. You need to get stuff right with VR, let me tell you that now. You cannot get that wrong. Oh, the ghostly sound effects. Yeah, that was always cool. Yeah, the lighting effects in Unreal 5 looked really impressive actually. What also really impressed me was like the way they showed off the crumbling of like the different cliffs and sand and stuff like that. That really impressed me. That looks so cool. So yeah, I think I would truly love to experiment with that at some point, because that'd be cool. You could do a lot with that. That'd be really good if you did like some Egyptian game or something. You could do all manner of cool things with that effect. Especially pyramids.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm at least glad that Unreal 5's taking off in a reasonable way. I'm sure many games will use it too.
Reflected in the mirror of erised were Harry's parents, James and Lily Potter. Harry stared hungrily back as though hoping to fall right through the glass and reach them. He was startled when a voice sounded behind him. Harry turned slowly about. So you, like hundreds before you, have discovered the delights of the mirror of erised, said Professor Dumbledore. He went on to explain that the mirror showed nothing more or nothing less than the deepest, most desperate desire of our hearts, but that it would give neither knowledge nor truth. The mirror of erised will be moved to a new home shortly, Dumbledore went on, adding ominously that if Harry ever came across it again, he would be prepared. But prepared for what? Thought Harry.
Filthy whelps gave us the slip, Mrs. Norris. I've locked the only door out of here for the sake of me nerves. Stay here and watch the library for a bit, my dear.
Direct storage for the SSD, yes. I did see that. And that's really handy. Like, for someone that has an SSD like me inside the PC, that's really useful. It makes loading up stuff a lot faster. Which is very handy if you have big like worlds and so on. It's very handy. Yeah, maybe at some point I'll have a look at Unreal 5. I mean, to be fair, I'm not sure I actually have enough space on the PC for it really, but we'll see. You can blame Call of Duty for my lack of space. So many videos for Call of Duty Zombies, and the games themselves are freaking massive. But yeah, I don't know, I would still quite like to look at it. Always am interested in those sort of things.
Oh, take that side of the room, and I'll take this one. Or you'll catch them, Mrs. Norris. Intruder! What's that? Intruder!
Yeah, CryEngine always had some cool ideas for it. It was super complicated to use though, CryEngine, which is why not many people used it. It is quite a complex engine. I don't know if they really do much with CryEngine anymore, do they? I don't think they do a lot with it. Yeah, I guess for those of you that are interested in Unreal stuff, you might know this, you might not know. These first two PC Harry Potter games, Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, were made on Unreal Engine 1. And as for Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, that was made on Unreal Engine 2. So there you go. You might have known that, you might not have done. So yeah, these guys really are old. They're made on the old stuff.
What's going on? Who was that? Someone's got past me.
CryEngine's worse than Frostbite. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. CryEngine's... it was always a very, very complicated system to use. It was kind of one of those systems that I think was great for Crytek, but that was about it. Although I know Crytek did a deal with Amazon, didn't they, where they sold CryEngine, or at least some part of it, to Amazon. And then I think Amazon just took CryEngine and redeveloped it into their own kind of engine that probably functions really well, but I don't know much about that. Never really looked at it. Frostbite as an engine is one of those engines that I think is really good for Battlefield and so on, and that's what it's really meant for. Peeves.
Peeves, you'll be banished for this.
Yeah, it's really good for Battlefield, but then when you start putting it into other games, which they have done, like Mass Effect and that, it doesn't really work very well in my eyes. It's not really an engine that, in my view, is designed for that sort of thing. But then when you've got, you know, the developers that have never used CryEngine, they've never used Frostbite even before, it's, I would say it's a bit rough for them, really. It does look like quite a complex engine to use, Frostbite. I think EA's given up on that trend though of making every developer of theirs use Frostbite now, because it wasn't working out. Which is probably a good thing. Whoa. Hey Fred. Hey George.
Hey Harry, do you have 25 beans for us?
I do, and it's the last time you're getting them. This is my mate gnome. Potato.
That's all the beans we need. Thanks, Harry. We couldn't have done it without you. Here's a wizard card for you. You've earned it. Thanks, Harry. We really needed these. Remember, you don't know anything about us collecting beans. It'll be our secret, right? Come on, George. We've got work to do.
I always love the way that they seem to hide their beans here under the library. But what makes me even more confused is under the library there seems to be like some sort of, well, I don't even know what to call this place. It's like a freaking tomb or something. I don't really know what to call it. It's just weird. What's my favourite Harry Potter film? See, I always have this toss-up between Chamber of Secrets and The Prisoner of Azkaban. They're both really good films in my eyes. I kind of lean more towards Chamber because I quite like the whole haunting feeling of it. You know, where there's always this unknown presence constantly haunting them all the time, and it's just quite a dark, evil atmosphere. Don't get me wrong, Prisoner has that, of course, with the Dementors, but it's not constantly there, whereas Chamber, it always feels like it's constantly there. Which is why I quite like, to be honest, I think Chamber more as a film. I think I prefer it. But I do love Prisoner as a film as well. I think they're both really good. So Prisoner comes in at a very close second.
Hermione, Ron and Harry researched the secret of the Philosopher's Stone. It could produce the elixir of life, a potion that would make anyone immortal. No wonder someone's trying to get it. Anyone would want it, said Harry. Hermione suspected that the package Hagrid had taken from Gringotts contained the Philosopher's Stone. It was the Philosopher's Stone that was down the forbidden corridor, being guarded by whatever it was that had growled at them.
Snape's been acting very suspicious lately. He may be planning to steal the Philosopher's Stone.
But there's no way Snape would try anything while Dumbledore's around.
But Dumbledore left 10 minutes ago for the Ministry of Magic in London.
That must mean that tonight's the night. Let's go!
So enthusiastic about going down a corridor that could kill him.
What about Filch? He's always watching the forbidden corridor.
We'll just have to take our chances then.
It looks like Filch is somewhere else tonight. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I knew that about Mass Effect Andromeda with Frostbite. I knew that was a problem. Anyway, right, guys, I'm not ending the stream or anything, don't think that. I'm just going to quickly go to the toilet because I haven't been for hours now and I do need it. So I'm going to quickly do that and I'll be right back. So chat away to yourselves quickly. I will be right back, I promise. so much nicer having a pillow behind my back. Oh man, that feels better. Anyway, hello, I'm back. Sorry about the little break. Right then, let's go. It's always cool looking at that bit. Right. The final wizard card that I can collect in the game is right here. Until you get the one with Harry, of course, later on at the end, but you know. Whoa, there you go, there's a super jump for you.
This way, Harry.
This way, Harry. I don't think I even remember which head order to do for this now. It's been a little while, to be fair.
I think this is where the growling has been coming from.
Hear that? I don't think we should go in there.
But we've got to stop Snape. Go on, Harry. We're right behind you.
Ooh, well. Yeah, boy. It's a red dog. Well, actually, it looks more pink from this angle.
Only Hagrid would call this monster Fluffy.
I'll try the flip. That might put Fluffy to sleep for a while.
Do be careful.
Right. What order was this again? Is it this one? So is it that one, then the left, then the middle? Back it up. Was it left, right, middle? Oh, come on, I was back far enough. So I think it's left, right, middle. From my memory. So go. Don't try and bite me, this is not the time. So right, and then the middle. Back it up. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Come on. Could have gone a bit faster there. Go on. Done. There we are.
You want to go first, Hermione?
No, I don't.
Right. See you in a minute. I hope.
Remember it on the PS1 version, yeah.
It's okay. It's a soft landing. You can jump.
Come on, Harry.
This doesn't sound like a soft landing, does it?
I know what this is. It's a devil's snare.
Next time I'm going to pay more attention in Herbology.
Help! It's a devil's snare.
Try not to get too close to those tentacles.
Sure.
Incendio! 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 Incendio!
Incendio!
Incendio!
Incendio! Incendio! I haven't used Incendio for ages in this game.
Thanks, Harry.
That was close, Harry.
This way, Harry.
Tell you what, it's very easy to get through some of these sections. Oh yeah, the key bit.
You have to catch the key, Harry. Time to put your Quidditch skills to practice.
Up. Right, let's go.
Good luck, Harry.
Thanks. Right, where is it? Where's the key? There he is. Come here. You are mine, key. That's so close enough, thank you. There we go. He's flying into a wall.
Well done, Harry. Let's see what this is.
Well done, Harry. You can catch a key, but you seem to be flying into a pillar. Oh dear. Oh god, it's the chest bit next, isn't it? Oh no. I always can't remember the sequences for any of these chess things in these games.
The next puzzle is a gigantic chessboard. Ron's gone through to play. I hope he's alright.
It's always different in every game, and it doesn't play like actual chess, so in the end it's not even chess, it's just a random guessing game, really. It's annoying. So, I'll be amazed if I do this first try. I do not remember the order.
Ron, are you alright?
I've defeated most of the pieces, but I've been hurt. It's up to you now, Harry.
Harry, you have to be careful and avoid the pieces. They all move one square at a time. You'll have to make the pieces fight each other in order to get across safely. Walk onto the board, Harry, to start the game. Do be careful.
Yes, you did miss the part with the plants. That was done very quickly. Oh my god, I literally don't remember the order of this at all. Let's just guess and hope for the best. Epic boss fight in the PS1 version. It was different. Oh, for God's sake, I literally don't remember the order you need to do in this. Like, is it that one or was it this? Let's just go with this. Problem for me is when you play so many different versions of Philosopher's Stone and you have to learn so many different versions of the chess, it gets a bit challenging after a while remembering each one. This one? Oh god. I don't know. These? Yeah. Ah, there you go, not too bad. First try.
Come on, let's go.
I'll take that. I mean, the PS1 version of the chest is horrendous. You have to go like through 4 or 3 stages of it, and it's horrendous to get right. And if you get it wrong, you have to do it all over again. And if you die on one of them, you have to start from the very beginning one again. It's like, oh. Oh, this bit's fun actually.
Oh no! The exit is blocked by magical fire. Looks like you have to choose the right potion. Be careful, Harry. It could be poison. This one looks like it will help us through the fire. Watch closely and keep your eye on the correct potion. Then choose wisely.
Aim at that one. Thank you.
Here it goes again.
Oh. Do 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 do. Oh, my eyes want to blink. There we go.
It's even faster this time.
Would you believe it or not that I actually wrote this part in the game for a university specific thing known on psychology of games. So yeah, I actually wrote about this exact thing that we're looking at right here. So there you go. It was mixed in with times, but it's future perfect. Interesting mix, I have to say, but you know, all for a good purpose. Okay.
Now, that's ridiculous.
Whew. Alright, let's do that.
Well done, Harry. You picked the right one. You've got to find Snape on your own. I'll go back and help Ron. Good luck, Harry.
What did I say about it? Basically, I was talking about the psychological aspects. Basically, if you do like psychological stuff for games, then you talk about how, well, effectively, what is the game doing to a person's brain while they're playing it. In the case of that section, it was talking about more on a broader term of games, but specifically for HP there, how they incorporated the use of basically mind trick, sort of like mind trickery effectively, with, you know, all the same coloured potions moving around on the table, and then how it's using eyesight and it's pretty much using all the eyesight and general cognitive stuff. I was trying to sort of find an English term for that, which is not really easy in order to basically get an outcome. And of course, you know, when the player is successful and completes it, they're rewarded by being allowed to continue on. That was just a part of that psychological thing. There was far more to it, but yeah, that's a brief description of it.
I wondered whether I'd be meeting you here, Potter. I suppose you were expecting someone else.
No.
Well, it's me, scared, stuttering Professor Quirrell. You're far too inquisitive to remain among the living.
Thanks, mate. Run! You may have taught me flipendo earlier, mate, but you ain't using it against me. No, you're not. It's my spell. I kill you with this. I kill you with flipendo. Run. Huh? Quick. Oh, that was close. No point trying to kill the block, mate. You're supposed to be trying to kill me. Oh, come on. Alright, enough. Stop with the spamming. It's unacceptable. Just wait for him to do that quick. Oh. Oh. Ah. It's like a sniper shot. Jesus. Hi, Quirrell. How you doing?
Curses, Potter! You will not succeed again.
If you say so, buddy. You did really try hard to kill me, though. Anyway, I'm just going to have a bit of a nice time in the fire. Yeah, Harry and the fiery stone. Anyway, I like the way they give you a ton of chocolate frogs here. It's like they're expecting everyone to basically die at that bit. Oh yeah, it's the famous part where Voldemort does something in this game that he really shouldn't be doing in a children's game. He snaps his neck in two. I still can't believe he does this.
He has the stone.
Give me the stone.
Let me speak to him face to face.
Master, you're not strong enough.
I have strength enough for this.
This part, I can't believe this made it into a kid's game. This is insane. Look at what he does. Just literally breaks his neck. He breaks his neck. This is insane. Absurd that that's in a children's game. Also, Voldemort in this game actually looks pretty terrifying.
Maybe I can cast flipendo and walk on the pillars.
They did a really good job of making Voldemort looking like actually terrifying in this game. He looks creepy. He does genuinely look creepy. I wouldn't say he looks creepy in the other HP1 games. Not really. In this one he does look terrifying. Do you? I'm not sure you do. The only part of the game where you can strafe. Oh, don't go that far. I like strafing that they added in here. I'm just so sad that this strafing did not make it into the rest of the game. But they did put it in. Okay. Ah, quickly. Ooh. You look like you're in pain, buddy. Did that hurt? He's getting a bit closer. Hell yeah. Well, he's going to stand in the exact same spot. Amazing. Nice one, buddy. You literally just killed yourself there. Wee, wee. Is he going to do it again? Oh no. Whoa, I'm stuck on the mirror. No. Oh yeah, he's doing Superman thing.
Hand over the stone.
No. It's my stone. I set it on fire. Even the voice acting for Voldemort in this is creepy as hell, and I love it. And he's standing in the same spot again. Love it. How is that not hitting him? Oh, there we go. I love how awesome it looks when Voldemort dies in this. It looks so cool.
Dumbledore smiled. What happened down in the dungeons between yourself and Professor Quirrell is a complete secret, he said. So naturally, the whole school knows.
Dumbledore walks out, finds Harry unconscious on the floor and smiles.
The stone had been destroyed, but Harry remained fearful that its loss would not prevent Lord Voldemort's return. Dumbledore nodded, sharing his concern. Nevertheless, Harry, if our battles do no more than slow Voldemort's return, with luck he may never regain his power at all. So the stone's gone, said Ron finally. Harry nodded and wished it good riddance. Then Ron produced a brand new famous witches and wizards card from his robes and handed it to Harry. You've got the whole set now, Harry, Ron said. Harry was stunned.
See?
Harry made his way down to the end of the year feast alone that night. The Great Hall was decked out in green and silver to celebrate Slytherin winning the House Cup.
Soundtrack's amazing in the early games. It really is.
When Harry entered, there was a sudden hush. He took a seat between Ron and Hermione, trying to ignore the stares of the other students. The House Cup, announced Dumbledore, is awarded to the team with the most house points. At the moment, that would seem to be Slytherin. A storm of cheering and stamping broke out from the Slytherin table. However, continued Dumbledore, in recognition of Mr. Harry Potter's pure nerve and outstanding courage, I award Gryffindor, 60 points. Harry's table erupted with cheers and applause. The additional point had won the House Cup for Gryffindor. It was the best evening of Harry's life. Better than winning at Quidditch or Christmas or knocking out mountain trolls. He would never, ever forget tonight.
Oh yeah, the famous part with Fred and George. Always loved this extra scene at the end, it was cool. The gnome music as well. Oh, here we go. This is such a cool scene. I like this. Basically just murdered Snape with Bertie Bott beads. Literally. He just killed Snape with some Bertie Bott beads. Oh, you're gonna love it. For those of you that wanted to see them, here are the wizard cards. I know you won't be able to read anything because it's in a too high a resolution, but here you go. This is the entire stream's worth of me collecting cards, as we played this since the beginning today, all the way to the end. So there you have it. There they all are. Every single one. Oh, and in case you were wondering, the final wizard card you unlock is that, of course. But yeah, anyway, so there we have it. We unlocked every single wizard card, and we completed the game in one entire stream. So there you have it. I have to say, I wasn't expecting to complete this in one stream today. I really wasn't. But we did it. We did that, and we did 100%. And yeah, I mean, I even showed you guys some cool secrets that some of you guys really didn't even know about. So that was cool. So I know I promised you guys the debug mode and looking around, like, you know, the parts of the map and that. And we can easily do that, by the way, with the level select here, thanks to having debug mode. So we could select any level we want from the game. We're not actually going to do that in this stream, because else it's going to be too long. And each level actually has some pretty cool secrets to it. Like, there are some really cool secrets outside of these maps, and you know, most people will never see them because they don't use the debug mode to fly out. But we did do something like this for Chamber of Secrets. Now in the case of Chamber, I actually did it as like part of the last part, but that stream was split into 3, whereas this is one stream. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm actually going to do a separate stream later on down the line, where I will basically play this again, but I won't be playing it properly, of course. I'll be loading up each level separately, and we'll be taking a look at, you know, each of the different secrets and all the levels that I think are important to look at, pretty much. I.e., we're not looking at Quidditch, but we'll look at the other things like the sneak and stuff like that. So you guys can see all the cool secrets outside the maps that you're not supposed to see. It also includes, like, you know, where characters are kept in certain boxes, where there are parts of levels that were cut, stuff like that. So yeah, you'll see it all. So yeah, we'll do that in a separate stream because that will be quite lengthy to do. So that stream will probably just be titled Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone Debug Flyabout or something. But anyway, we'll worry about that when we get to it. But anyway, thanks for the stream, especially the secrets. And I am glad that you enjoyed it, the pair of you, for that. But yeah, anyway, this has been a long stream, so thank you for the people that stuck through it. And of course, thank you to everyone that came out to view it and be a part of it. It was awesome to do. I love this game, so I was more than happy to play through it. And in this case, all the way through it. Yeah, and this was very voted for by you guys on the channel, so you got it. Yeah, I think before I do the debug mode for this game, I will probably go and do Order the Phoenix next for streaming for Harry Potter, because a lot of people wanted me to stream it, so I will probably do that next. And I'm looking forward to that because it's a fun game. But there are other games that are coming up and being streamed before I get to Order of the Phoenix, so that won't be straight away. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed what we did here today with Harry Potter, and yeah, well, I enjoyed it. So with that being said, I hope to see everybody in the future streams, like Harry Potter or otherwise. And yeah, well, thank you once again, and I will see you all in my next stream, which will probably be tomorrow actually, but that will be for Call of Duty Zombies. So yeah, anyway, I will leave it there. Thanks once again everyone, and I'll see you then.